the roots, he let the beats build, bitch. And we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it G. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.
We live from the boxing section, you dusty ass niggas. We live from the boxing section, you dusty ass niggas. What's going on, man? We live from the boxing section, man. What's going on? Yeah. I got my dog with me. You know what I'm saying? Hold on real quick. I still gotta give him his new intro, ASAP.
White girls do it right.
No, I said if it ain't snowing, I ain't going. That's what I said.
Kev, what up?
What up, man? Boston session. Nice. Hey, get back. What's up, man?
Kev, what's going on, man?
Man, putting these thing on kids in the bed.
I don't know where Coop just went.
Man,
your boy Dana White punching bitches out.
yeah, I know. I seen that, man. But like I said, I'm kind of a victim blamer. What did she do? You know what I mean? What did she do to deserve that?
She did slap him,
though. Lay down.
Man, so bro, are you ready, man, for the trip? Man, Kev got a lot of shit going on.
Hell yeah, I do. Hold on, my bad.
I'm trying to figure out where Coop went. There you go. Coop, what up, bro?
Yeah, man. That's a crazy night in sports. Happy Blood back breathing on his own. They sedated him. He went into cardiac arrest. I can't think of his name for the Bills. Klay Thompson dropped 54 tonight. Devin Booker dropped 71. And Dana White beat up his wife. Let's talk about it.
Oh, yeah. What up? Hold on, my bad, y'all. Hold on.
What up? This is tuna, man. Low carbs, bro. Cheese steak.
This is my bike, sir. You just stole my bike.
I didn't steal this. I just saw it here.
Get rid of that shit. Oh my gosh. Get rid of that stuff. Can I please have my old Bass Reeves photo back.
Never.
Gosh, dog, man.
I deleted that thing.
Why? And you put up that?
Oh, that's got deleted.
No, man, you gotta put that back. You need that back ASAP.
Yeah, Black Gallagher gone too.
Aw, man, even Gallagher?
Had to make room, man.
Dog, you gotta at least get Gallagher back. Get rid of this fucking bike theft crap.
Man, the bike is the best thing going.
Oh my
BC,
God.
what's up, man? My boy Detroit in the building today. What's going down? I'm feeling a little icy today. Ain't that right, Coop?
A little spicy. Let's get spicy. Let's give Dana White.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Let's give Dana White the same energy that y'all gave Tank last week.
Why do you keep saying y'all?
You were a part of it, bro. You hosted it on your show. You got. If we go back to that first episode, you were throwing input, so don't act like you wasn't saying nothing about Tank because we got you on wax.
Yeah, but I never accused that man of nothing. I just said he to make better bitches.
You threw your input, so let's talk about Dana White.
Well, Dana White need to get better bitches.
He need to get better bitches because she slapped that nigga in public.
She slapped that nigga too.
Dana slapped the bitch back. He said, "Bitch, hold on." So give that nigga the Tank energy. I want to see comments and here saying Dana White need to be in prison and all that shit like they were saying last week about Tank. Why is he being swept under the rug? And fuck Skip Bayless. Why is he being swept under the rug?
Skip Bayless is out of his fucking mind.
He's a piece of shit.
What Skip do now?
In the height of what's going on in the NFL, they canceled the game because dude fucking fainted on the field, had to have mouth-to-mouth, go to the hospital, put a tube down his fucking chest, had suffered cardiac arrest on the field. Skip says, why are they canceling the game? Like, people have been injured before. Why are they postponing the game? Like, this ain't worth it? Like, nigga. Shannon Sharp better choose Skip ass out in the morning or I ain't fucking with Shannon for a week.
Huh?
Cal, what you just say huh to?
No, I was saying you said you ain't watching it for a whole week. You said
I ain't fucking with Shannon for a week if he don't hold Skip accountable for that insensitive ass tweet. And my mama used to tell me, if you can you can hear. You heard what I said.
I'm on the phone.
Get your ass off the phone and tend to this podcast.
No, nigga, that was the nigga. You know how he always be like, huh? No, I'm on the phone.
Yeah. Where the fuck my gun go?
You still going to DC?
Since I don't got a woman to sleep next to me,
man.
my gun will do.
I got fucked over.
How'd you get fucked over?
That nigga said, what'd you say? If Tank did this, then I can't support him to fight.
None of you motherfuckers don't care enough about a brother to even just see what's going on in a nigga life. Sometimes a nigga need a hug or something, you know what I'm saying?
See, Cal throw rocks and hide his hairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we was talking about Tank, he said he wasn't gonna support the fighter no more if Tank go back to fucking with the bitch. But all of a sudden, he didn't say nothing about Tank's situation.
Who?
I said that,
Cowboy.
bro. I said he can't fuck with the bitch. Why do you keep trying to get me to say something? I did some extra shit.
We're gonna go back to that first episode and we're gonna see exactly what you said.
We can't. I always
you be trying to
for the bitch.
You be trying to backpedal out of what you said. You feel me? Stand on business.
Man, please. And I ain't never told you I wasn't going to the fight, nigga. You ain't heard that from me.
Nah, you said if he fuck with the bitch, I can't support his boxing career no more.
Yeah, I can't support the nigga if he back with the bitch.
He back with the bitch. What?
Nah, no, he ain't. I ain't gonna believe that.
You about to stream? You about to stream his fight this weekend?
Hell yeah, I ain't buying shit.
Oh,
he is not back with that broad. He can't be.
You gonna watch the UFC? Dana White back with his bitch?
I don't even watch UFC.
You watch some fights.
Yeah, I watched some fights, nigga.
So you support it. What you talking about?
Bro, I don't give a fuck about. See, the thing is, I don't give a fuck about Dana White like that, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why.
So you gave a fuck more about Tank slapping his bitch than Dana White on camera.
No. I didn't give a fuck about him slapping the bitch.
Because I was self-defense.
I'm mad at Tank.
She clearly slapped him first on camera.
If Tank got spit on and he reacted the way he acted, and it was self-defense, why was we?
No, you do a spit for a spit though. You do a spit for a spit. But if she slapped Tank, fuck it, I support it.
Me nor Mex bashed them though. Y'all niggas bashed the nigga. Y'all jumped to conclusions. I just said he had to pick better bitches.
And I'm saying,
so many situations.
Why aren't we dedicating this episode to Dana White?
Because we don't give a fuck about Dana White. That's what
you dedicated a whole episode to Gervonta Davis.
No.
With the shit on his
No. The episode that I gave to Gervonta Davis was his vindication.
You still dedicated one, so why we can't talk bad about Dana?
We can talk bad about the nigga, but I don't really give a fuck about him. I don't.
No, I want Dana to get the same energy Tank got.
I gave an eye for an eye. The video that I made was vindication. Not, I wasn't.
This is a vindication episode for Tank.
He's already been vindicated on my platform. What are you talking about?
No,
bro?
I'm saying this is further vindication that Dana White did it, and nobody's saying nothing. It's getting swept under the rug.
The thing about it, because first of all, Dana White is white.
Oh, right? Don't bring up the race section.
That's what it is, though. Nobody gives a fuck about what a white man does. They always gonna vilify a black man. We know that.
See, and there's other black men vilifying them too. We vilified them, and now we give Dana
you
a pass. You
vilified the nigga.
Yeah, I said we. I said we.
No, don't stop saying we, nigga. Say me, nigga.
It's a we thing because this your platform, and you didn't stop nobody.
We doing a lot of shit.
We.
I tell you what Kyle Davis didn't do. Kyle Davis didn't just bash the nigga.
You didn't say, wait till all the facts come out, guys.
I did.
No, you did.
I said we don't know. That's what I told the Johnny nigga that was he came in here yelling. I told the nigga we don't even know if the nigga even did anything.
That was the second day. That wasn't the first day.
No, he came in here the first day. I could have sworn.
Nope. We talked about Tank for 3 days.
Wow.
Look at that.
See, Cal, I texted you.
I think
Cal don't want to give his ancestors the same smoke.
It's fucked up.
Dana, your people, and now all of a sudden you don't want to fuck.
He even defended that crazy woman.
I don't even watch the UFC.
No, I'm talking about your white people, your ancestors.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Oh, dog.
That's a good one.
Your ancestors, sir.
Nigga, your hands is the same color as Dana White, nigga.
Hey man, first of all, Dana White, that was self-defense. He was fearing for his life. She slapped him out of nowhere. He didn't know what could happen.
Oh my god! Just imagine how they fight.
And he barely. And I think it was pretty clear that he didn't cock back.
Okay.
Give her what she should have got.
So now look how y'all did Tank baby mama. Do Dana White wife that way then?
No, I already said if the bitch hit him, then she lucky she didn't get no worse.
Y'all called the Tank baby mama a smut bitch.
I never said that.
Instagram hoe, a gold digger.
What I heard she was a stripper, so
she a stripper.
That's what I heard, but I don't know if she is or not. The second baby mama Tanks. That's why I say catch her
strippers.
But no, hold on. I was the main person. I was the main person when everyone was like, he needs to stop fucking with faulty bitches. I was like, is there any proof that she's ever had an incident before? Because this could be their first one. This is a new baby mama. And I was the one saying that shit. There's no proof that she's a crazy bitch. There's nothing else that's happened between them. There's no other incidents people can point to or public outings or anything that she's gone crazy. So I'm like, how do you know this is the first time when you find out the bitch crazy?
So can we call Dana White a crazy bitch because she slapped him in the club?
Hell yeah,
Like
bitch
they
is
was
a
having
crazy bitch.
Oh
Yeah.
Off top, she a crazy slut bag. But
They probably
Can you
married
pull up
though
a picture of her
too.
so I can see what she looked like?
Let me look.
Pull the video. Pull the video.
Damn, you guys
Pull it up.
I want to
Pull it
dedicate at
up.
least an hour to Dana White and him.
Man, this motherfucker John, cause he was wrong about fucking Gervonta Davis. He wanted everybody
No,
else.
I still believe that Gervonta hit bitches, and he probably did something to make this bitch hit him. Like, just you can't. Bitches don't go crazy for nothing. Niggas act like they innocent in the shit. Everything a bitch has did to us, we brought it on to. We made them bitches crazy, so you can't be mad when she do something now. If she put a little shit on your toothbrush, throw it away.
What the fuck? Hell nah. You got Stone Cold Stunner that bitch.
I ain't gonna lie. His girl lightweight hurt though.
Put her on the screen.
Nigga, can you give me a second, bro?
No,
God
nigga, you don't
damn.
have no seconds. Put that bitch up here.
Man, I'm finna throw your ass in the background, bro.
Hey, Coop getting a free shot at some white folks right now, man. Let him get his shit off.
Hey, I told you once before, I've been kicked out of better places than this.
Ain't no better place than this, nigga. Ain't no better place than this.
Niggas don't even got free water in here.
Your ass already got something for free.
We got free smoke, though.
Dusty ass niggas.
We got free smoke.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Cal want to keep playing that goddamn video of that bike incident.
Said you
Steph
dusty
will
ass
knock his
niggas.
ass out.
Oh my gosh, Kyle. That shit. This dude called me a dusty ass nigga, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Dusty ass nigga, man.
That bitch is hurt. And she slapped the shit out of me. She looked like she can be Dana's sister. They both got a funny shaped ass face.
And he gave her two hot slaps.
Yeah, he hit her twice though. She hit him once.
Man, this is why I'm trying to tell motherfuckers, keep your hands to your goddamn self, man.
You didn't say that.
Hit her in a public place. Bap, bap.
I tell niggas that all the time. Keep your hands to yourself, bro.
He hit her ass like she was a bad dog. Bap, bap.
Well. Oh well. Life goes on.
So, see, this is what happened when we talk about white assault. It dry out, and then we change the subject. Bring back the Dana assault topic.
I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to say about the nigga, man. We don't really. It's because we don't give a fuck. That's what it comes down to, bro. And because we don't give a fuck, it's hard for us to like build up something to care about, bro. We don't care.
It's just fucked up because when a black man make a mistake, Chris Brown, Gervonta Davis, Ray Rice.
If the reasoning behind why Chris Brown did it is true, I don't blame him either.
Ray Rice.
Ray Rice is kind of extreme.
Ray Rice was a little
Ray slept the bitch though.
First off, it's not hard to slap. It's not hard to sleep somebody that's drunk.
No, he close fist the bitch,
bro. He punched that bitch out.
Okay, but the whole time,
there's a difference between a punch and a slap.
Listen. From the casino to the elevator,
bro,
he was punching him.
The nigga went to the greatest extreme. The nigga punched the bitch out. He deserved to get everything.
Sir, it's not hard to knock out somebody that's drunk.
Bro,
he didn't knock hard as a man to knock out a woman, like in general.
Listen,
bro, he would have knocked us out with that hit he hit her with. Bro.
No, from the casino to the elevator all the way down, she punching, kicking, spitting. He turned around and hit her one time, probably with regular force. You know, he work out every day though, and she slept. She was drunk.
Put that bitch to bed.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? But Dana slapped this bitch 2 times, and she could take a punch because he been punching her behind closed doors, and y'all don't want to give him the smoke.
Man, I mean, bro, you giving him the smoke right now, nigga? You fucking complaining about us not talking about the nigga. You talk about him enough, nigga.
Man, fuck that. Y'all need to keep going.
Yeah, damn, man. Ray Rice, man.
Did you pull the video, though?
Chad Johnson headbutted his bitch. He lost his career. Hall of Fame career. Off a headbutt.
He headbutted her?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that one.
I didn't hear about that. But he split her whole shit though.
Yeah,
but
they said she. But they also said that she be headbutting niggas, her friends and shit too. So maybe she jumped into it trying to headbutt him and forgot this nigga got a helmet head.
Damn, man. Wait, fuck, I didn't know that about old boy. That's fucked up.
Fucked his career off. He was down there in Miami on the Dolphins, I think, and headbutted the bitch and lost everything. Couldn't even finish his career.
Oh man, that is fucked up.
Ray Rice lost everything. Never.
Yeah, Ray lost everything.
Chris Brown still being vilified for something he did when he was a
child.
Chris
Brown's selling out fucking arenas, dog.
He's still being vilified by white people every day.
He's not even allowed in like 3
different countries. Chris Brown is selling out arenas.
Bro, Chris Brown was just supposed to do a tribute to
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. They didn't want him to do it because of what he did to Rihanna. So don't say
it's because he's black. No, it's because he's black.
Because he's black. See what I'm saying? I got a pattern. Here.
Team Beige Boys.
Vilified black men for their one mistake, but Dana gets swept under the rug.
Robin Thicke lost his career for that weird shit.
Oh no, he got caught stealing songs. That's what happened to him.
No, but the shit he did to his wife. I think he smacked her or some shit.
Good.
Robin Thicke's first album is a classic.
Just like Pac-Man Jones in the club. Smack them hoes.
After the way Pac-Man got his ass whooped in that last boxing match that he had.
Smack them hoes, man.
It's a new year, new Steph, huh? Steph is showing his ass this year already.
Back to Dana White.
Smack them hoes.
I really don't care this much about Dana White. I just want the same energy. But
it's hard to give out same energy when you don't give a fuck about the guy. That's
back to Dana White. Is it the combat sport making him hit people like that? Do they need to check his brain for CTE? He smacked his wife with no disregard.
His wife probably gave him the CTE when she be hitting on the nigga.
His wife smacked him with no regard.
Hey, why are we not more alarmed that if his wife constantly does this to him?
Because he's the one.
Because a bitch is gonna get her ass whooped on the regular, or probably not be the one.
The victim never gets vilified, even when they lie. Like women lie about being raped, women lie about abuse all the time, and they never get any consequences.
That's why I said the consequence needs to be whatever you lied about should happen to you in the courtroom, right there in front of the judge.
So you want somebody to get raped in front of the judge?
Yep, right there. You lied about it, bitch. Now you gotta do it.
Some big niggas come from the back and be like, "Yeah, it's your turn."
No, it's gotta be the motherfucker you accused of doing it. He get to do whatever the fuck he want to do.
Hell,
if a bitch lie about getting hit, you gonna stand right here. Go ahead, Tank. Get one clean one off. I got you right here. No one's gonna stop you. You know, take this clean one.
The bitch will be asleep.
I bet you won't lie again, bitch.
That bitch overseas said that Freddie Gibbs. She had a dream that Freddie Gibbs raped her. He went to jail off of a dream.
Yeah.
Wait. Say that again. That last part.
He went to jail and was sitting in jail overseas because a girl dreamed that he raped her.
Really?
Yes.
It had to be proven first that he did.
Had to sit there until they proved that he did not rape that girl.
Like 6 months or some shit too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Wow, I didn't know that.
I fuck the Gibbs pretty tough.
They had Gangsta Gibbs over there, man. He said, "Well, I'm talking about nothing." I ain't talking about nothing, nigga. Dana White slapped the shit out of his wife
right there,
and it's getting swept under the rug.
Yeah, man.
and we not giving him the Javante treatment.
Wait a minute. Hold on. This dude raped her in her dreams. And they had to prove it?
And they had to prove it, bro. They had to prove it.
Oh my goodness.
In their dreams.
Oh my goodness, man.
That's he should have been able to rape that bitch in real life. Then you gonna lie about some shit.
That's some Fred Cougar shit right there. That's
Let me make the dreams come true now, bitch. Make a wish foundation.
Her dream had to feel so realistic. Like you dreamt
Wake
about.
up, bitch. No, that's that wake up, bitch.
I mean, that
This
would
dick
be
is
like
for
more of like a
breakfast.
night terror, wouldn't it? I mean, it's rape.
Yeah.
That'd be a night terror, nigga. Not like I had a
Wait,
dream. Like it was
did you
kind
hear
of
what I
cool.
said?
But
Did you hear what I said?
the 6 months out of
What?
my life that I cannot get back is wild.
Well, again, wake up, bitch. This dick is for breakfast. That's what that is. That's what that is. That's
Ain't nothing
what
wrong
that
with
is,
it.
man.
Somebody said Steph has a legendary mustache.
That's that Bon Quick. Salute, baby. Salute. With it. I hope you're good, man. Happy New Year to you. And Kyle, give Quick a wrench, man. I know why you
He
never
been
wrench him
asking
up.
for a wrench.
He should have been had one.
Yeah, he said that last episode. He said you said you was gonna give him a wrench.
I gave the nigga one. I could have sworn.
Well, obviously now he's asking for a motherfucker.
He didn't ask for it this time, did he?
He asked for it last episode. You didn't give him
That was last time, nigga. It's a whole episode.
Oh, you gave it to him last time?
Yeah.
No. Kyle don't even be reading the comments. And fuck
I
Kyle.
don't even be reading
Man,
in
fuck
general.
you, John.
Kyle can't even read half the time. I know what I'm saying.
Walk ass nigga, fuck you.
The cat said meow.
You're a real piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already got one, you dumbass.
How now, brown cow?
Kyle the homie Steph.
Kyle, quickly, what's the best matchup at 140 right now? Currently.
Me versus whoever won it. I'm taking all the belts.
I'd love to see that.
Damn, why are your teeth coming out?
I'm gonna be like 40 pounds overweight, but I'll fucking sleep them all.
We talking about Dana White, bro. We talking about Dana White and his wife.
Yeah, man, we're talking about Dana White.
Tooth?
Play the video, dog. Play the video.
I can't play the video, bro. It's copywritten.
Why?
It's copywritten.
I just all over the
Go
fucking
push it
internet,
up.
dog.
I don't want to watch
Fair
domestic
use.
violence. Come on. What the
Fair
fuck?
use, fool. Fair use.
You guys want to watch domestic violence videos and shit?
I just want to see how real it was.
It was.
I didn't see that he hit her twice. I just saw the slap and then the slap back.
It was it was like a WWE back in the day, man, where women can fight men and men can fight women. Remember that shit? How the fuck was? Remember how equal wrestling had it back in the day?
Equal rights get equal less.
Bitches.
Only time I miss the bitch is when she ducked.
Hey, bitches was missing tables and all that shit.
Bruh. Remember they used to wrestle fucking old ass what's Mae Young and what's the bruh.
Fabulous Moolah.
Bruh.
Fabulous Moolah
was acting like he was hitting that old shit.
Yeah.
It was purple.
And they fucked up. Remember,
Guess what? You still going to school tomorrow, regardless if
was it the Dudley boys that fucked up Mae Young? It was somebody like destroyed
Bro, they
Mae
slammed
Young.
Mae Young through a table.
That was Dudley's, right? Yeah.
Huh?
Gave it a 3D.
All right, just rinse it with some hot water.
That's what's up.
That's probably the worst she ever got it.
Smash her through a fucking table, huh? That's what's up.
That's all you gotta do, man.
Not too hot. I don't want you to burn yourself.
Smash some fucking hose through tables and shit, dog. Oh my goodness.
Hey, can you play the video? Man. Show everybody the video.
No, we're not gonna play the video.
I can't, nigga. Do y'all not? Did you not hear the QR code, man?
Why don't you play it? Why can't you play it?
Because I can't monetize this video if I do.
Why you can't?
It. Hey, Coop, shoot him $20. Shoot him $20. He'll play it.
$20 is not enough, man.
I'm about to send this nigga.
You ain't making more than $20 off this video, dog.
Calvin,
don't play. You ain't making $20 per post, per live.
Calvin, bro.
Sometimes. Sometimes
a nigga need a hug or something.
Hey, bro, I went to dinner with old girl, right? You feel me? Fucking went to Maggiano or what's it called? Maggiano's.
But she black.
Oh, you spending money now?
Yeah, she's black.
Oh, my nigga put the cape on.
Yeah, she's like Guamanian and black.
She's black.
I talked on the phone with this girl that you followed the other day too. Her name, I think Jazzy Anderson or something like that.
Jazzy Anderson.
Actually, Max, we follow a chick similar, and I was wondering how you fucking know her.
Who?
Her name is Ashley. I'm like, how the fuck does he know Ashley?
Ashley.
Max be eating butt on the low line.
Ashley.
Ashley. What's her IG? I'm looking at this.
Nah, I didn't say that out loud. But fucking
put it in the back chat.
Yeah, put it out there, man. We want to see what the bro look like.
She don't get more followers.
Ashley's fucking she's out. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. But.
You said Jazz Anderson. I don't have nobody under. Hold on, Jazz. I don't see. What's her shit? Cool.
No,
I sent it to your DM. I forgot the most important thing of the night, man. Rest in peace to the legend, Ken Block. My God.
Oh, he died?
I can't believe that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's shocking, dude. Yeah.
I wish Cal can show his videos on his page so y'all can see him serving that Mustang through LA, bro. Ken Block died. That's fucked up.
Yo, how did he die, though?
In a snowmobile accident, they said on the Hooligans page. He probably was serving the shit out of the snow rock thing. And
I used to follow this bitch a long time ago, but I've never met her or talked to her or know her or anything.
Yo, so I was talking to her on the phone, bro, and she just got hella deep into like life and the gospel and church, and I was like, listen, I love a woman who's secure into religion and all that shit, but you're not gonna force religion down my throat while we talking the first time.
Yeah, right.
See, God sent you somebody, and you
No, the guys gave me a test and I passed it.
Oh, what the fuck is it? My bad. Dog, I can't make no fucking tea with this. What the fuck is this?
Let me look for some Ashley chick that this nigga's talking about. Yeah, I used to follow her and I unfollowed her because like same shit. She just got boring. I was like, all right, never mind.
Yeah, man, I've been following her for like a few years too. I'm like, let me slide in her.
Next, we even like the pictures. What the fuck you talking about?
You said I did or did it?
Like, you did, and they were recent. What are you talking about?
Which one? I got a couple of Ashleys on here, so
just be clicking shit.
Nicole.
Ashley Nicole.
She's pretty. I like this chick.
Oh yeah.
I've tried to holler so many times, Kyle. I'm all over the DMs, dog.
I follow.
Don't die in
like her. I think I follow like one of her homegirls, and then like she tagged her. I followed her. Oh, one of my homies follows her too from San Diego. But yeah, no, I never talked to her. Had no conversation with her either. She cool though. She look good.
Yeah, she cool. Yeah, she's real cool. She gave me the I got a boyfriend line one time. No, not a cold shoulder. She gave me the boyfriend line now. I was like, all right,
what
cool.
you do with that stash, man?
This is before the stash. This is over. This is
you might
years
have
ago.
now. You might have asked now.
This is years. This is years ago now. This is probably 2020.
Try it again because you got the stash. You might.
You know what I did when she turned me down? I stopped following her. I was like, all right, cool.
That's some sip shit right there. If I ever
they said Wednesday and Thursday we getting level.
What the fuck? Why the fuck I need to keep following her and she's not down? Fuck out of my face, ho.
Damn.
Cause you got turned down, she gotta be a hoe.
No, cause then when she break up with her boyfriend,
he missed it. He missed the boat. He missed it.
You gotta get the rebound, man. You gotta be the. You know what I mean?
No, you gotta be the rebound.
That's true. That's true.
You gotta be the rebound and do her worse than her boyfriend.
I don't fight for hoes, dog. Fuck that.
Fight? Wait, you ain't
ain't fighting for.
Nah.
You just there to catch a stray or a little rebound.
Yeah, you just lurking in the cut, make her feel good about herself, and then dog her out. No.
I know. John,
he missed the boat. He missed the boat, man. And I thought Mexico.
I hollered enough. She said,
"Bro, you come on."
To my advances.
Hey,
and
what you
then I said,
"Cool." What you said?
Hey, hold on.
I can't even remember what I said, man. But it's all
Kyle.
Hello,
Kyle, can we keep it real though, Kyle? I probably put at least like 4 or 5 bitches on camera so far. They've all been.
Listen, I don't doubt your max skills.
I'm just saying, man. Like,
You know, when you don't objectify women, man, you can get a lot of women.
nah, I mean, no, because a lot of the thing is when you explain the shit, and I'm like, yo, the difference between women and bitches, hoes, and that. So it's like the only bitch when you're female, the only way you can defend that is if you're a bitch. Because if a bitch is like, well, that don't apply to me, I'm not a bitch. I'm like, yeah, that's why you on a date. That's why I'm taking you on a date. You ain't a bitch.
Hey, Max, though, you do put your cape on, bro.
You said what?
When we was in Vegas, when you told that girl don't objectify herself, bro, that was
no, I never said that word.
Yo, that nigga.
I never said that shit. I said, look, if you don't want a model, you don't got a model. You don't got to put yourself out there like that. You're comfortable with it, don't do it.
You told her why he got you out here like that.
Yeah, nah. This is like a regular bitch. It wasn't even like a prostitute like that. But she was cute. Like she was cute when she was hella quiet, and you know, Kyle tried to fucking put his janky promoters on and shit. Like, you know what? You should be a model. You can model. Nah, for real, I can see you model.
Stop. Yeah, he probably did do that.
And then the girl was like, nah, it's cool. I don't really like put myself out there. No, it's cool. I'm not really like, you know, social media. Blah, blah, blah. He's like, nah, you okay, you can model. So I was just like, hey, if you don't want to do that shit, you ain't got to fucking do that shit.
He'd be so happy when he's out and about.
And they gonna say, if you don't have to justify yourself for this,
I never said that shit. You're fucking lying.
That was the worst shit ever, dog.
Hell no. I never said it.
That nigga told you, huh?
Hey, that Maggiano's though, bro. That shit was cool, bro. But I got the filet mignon. That shit was hella little. I was like, God damn.
Oh yeah. You can't. Yeah, you want to do that. You should have did the ribeye. Should have did the New York strip.
Nah, I was gonna get the New York
today.
Yeah, the New York. That's what you got to do. But she seemed like a nice. Nice lady.
What?
That black chick, Max.
Is Zab Judah a Hall of Fame boxer?
Yes.
She ain't nice, cuz.
She's not nice? That sucks. I hate that.
Man. He ain't keeping her. He just threw her back in the water, man. He just
caught
that. Huh?
Who you talking about?
Tell us your date tonight at Maggiano's.
Oh no, like that's an old one. That's a
Max is like hanging with women.
Yeah, I said you threw it back.
Well, that's a good thing.
You threw the fish back in the water.
Nah, the bitch had ended up moving to like Washington or some shit, and then like she recently came back and she had a thing with some dude, and they broke up recently and shit. And you know, she came back to a real one. Nigga, like shit.
Nice.
But you threw it back in the water though. You did this for sport.
I mean, she knows what it is and what it ain't. So we have a clear understanding.
So you took somebody to an expensive restaurant, but you won't buy the girl kids no food?
No.
Fuck yeah, my nigga, dog. Hell yeah.
What them kids gonna do for me?
Yeah, fuck them kids, dog. Like fuck, they ain't my fucking kids.
Them kids ain't gonna do nothing but get in the way of future dates any motherfucker.
First off, I want my own kids, nigga. What the fuck?
Listen, every woman I ever had with kids, you do a little something for their kid, they gonna blow your socks off.
But I said the ice cream man come out.
I'm sure
the whole block gets the whole block.
How those kids showed up the first time.
She's gonna show you how she got them kids.
Yeah, then she gonna trap you down and get all the shit for them kids for the rest of their life.
You got to be you got to be a fool to be a bitch fourth baby daddy.
Yeah.
That's a personal problem. If you decide,
that's why you see that's a lot of fools out there. See, that's why I just wonder and wonder what that mouth do. You know, what's the ticket on that? That's all I want. I don't want your stink ass pussy.
I don't know about no castrating.
I don't want your stink pussy. Just give me the mouth, give me the head. I'm fucking out of here.
Yeah, there'll be some good pussy.
I'm the fuck out of here, man. The fuck? Wait, you got kids? Oh, I'm the fuck out. What you doing here?
You might.
What the fuck?
Listen, she probably learned her lesson from all her past relationships. Now that she got a kid, and you gonna pass up on that because she got a kid?
No. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
She might be one of the best women out there.
I just want your mouth, and then I'm done. I'm good. That's all I want.
And nigga said, I just want the head.
I just want the mouth. What that mouth do?
Yeah, everybody dying on us lately, man. Shit.
Right,
that's a crazy way to open up the year,
as soon
man.
as the year started.
Dying left for right. Dying left for right, man. Boom, boom, boom.
They say you're not
with the
supposed
father
to
now.
wash clothes on New Year's Day. And I washed some clothes on New Year's. So one of my people in my family gonna die.
They said don't wash clothes on New Year's?
Yeah, on New Year's you're not supposed to wash
I never
clothes.
heard that shit in my fucking
Man,
life.
you know, black people got so many fucking different
superstitions, some dumb shits.
They talk about if you wash clothes
like
on
don't,
New Year's,
like don't trust white people or else.
Well, that's not a superstition. That's real.
Gosh.
You don't trust cow ancestors.
Fucking Barbara Walters died. Earth, Wind and Fire drummer or some shit died. Gangsta died.
Let me ask this one about Barbara Walters.
Hey,
Because I saw that
change
recently.
my daughter. I'll be right back, y'all.
Did anyone bring up when who was that? Sean Connery was like, "Yeah, it's okay, slapping bitches." Did anyone bring that up?
Back in the day?
Yeah.
I was back then, fool. That's how you discipline them bitches. Then they started crying about shit.
Yeah. He was like, you give them the last word and they just fuck it up. Merits a slap.
I mean,
they ain't lying.
If you get equal pay, you get equal beats or some shit too. Right? Shit. You can't have it all.
Hey, no. Hey, look. He said open hand slap.
Yeah, like a big.
BW. Brandon Washington, what's up, bro? Join the panel, you loser.
Don't trust Euros. B-Dub. Hey, you know what? I'll be. Yeah, I'm not too trustworthy of people in general, regardless. But probably trust more white people than any race. Actually, I probably trust more Filipinos than any race if I had to narrow it down. Well, Filipinos always been right to me. I don't think I've ever come across a Filipino I can get along with.
Man, I don't know. I mean,
it was the Cambodians that was always rowdy out there. You feel me? The gangsters, the Asian Crips and shit. Those dudes were always mostly Cambodians and shit. A couple of Vietnamese, but like Filipinos have always been cool. Always brought me food, looked out for your boy. Always been very pleasant people. Other than that, probably white's the second. No, not Asians. Not Asians.
Shut up, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit. What the fuck?
It's true. I'll tell you right now, man. Like,
I don't
even fucked it up. I probably the problem is I probably been around too many Mexicans and blacks where there's a whole bunch that just don't make the cut.
I don't even think about people like that, man. Everyone's hiding and concealing shit and fucking nobody better. But listen, like, because I did listen to you, but like, you know, you did exactly what I thought you did. You started defining shit. Because when people say they don't trust people, I'd be like, well, define that. Like, man, look, like,
I don't trust people in general, but I'm saying, like, if I had to do, like, okay, how many people have I been, you know, cool around where I didn't feel like I shouldn't trust them? I'm like, okay, we'll go by race. Filipinos probably number one. Then probably, like, Asians are probably further down because my first girlfriend was Chinese, so like that was a whole community of people that you
trust her either.
Oh, I did it. I know I did it, but you know, but either way, like once again, you can't can't group people together based on that. But I'm just saying, if I was keeping a tally mark, it'd probably be pretty high on that one side. Because all the people I've been shot at, stabbed by, packed out, all that other shit, black to Mexicans all day long. With a couple Middle Easterns mixed in the mix somewhere, maybe an Indian here and there type shit, but mostly blacks and Mexicans. People that tried to kill me and shit. Mostly black. Never had a white person try to kill me.
Hey, so dude that collapsed on the field today, right? I'm into sports cards and shit, like football cards, basketball cards and shit, right? So I just looked at one of the hobby people that I'll be getting cards from page. His card is now selling for $6,400 on eBay.
His what now?
Sell
Wait,
it, sell it, sell it.
Wait, say what now?
His card is selling for $6,400 on eBay right now.
Like a trading card?
Yeah, like a football card. Yeah.
You guys are fucking sick on the internet, man. Oh my gosh.
That's how you gotta do it, fool. Just like when motherfuckers die, you gotta tell them
just fucking pray for people. Jeez, man.
When Kobe died,
trade a
they
fucking
started putting Kobe memorabilia on eBay that hour. Like,
you got to, Doug. That's how you get the most out of it. I still got some Jason Kidd rookie cards I'm holding on to, man.
I got some Kidd rookies, Gary Payton rookie,
Garnett rookie.
Whatever, man.
I got other rookies. Shaq rookie. I wish I had a Jordan rookie. I'd be out of this motherfucker. I wouldn't be on the boxing section.
I got a Terrell Brandon rookie card. No.
Well, as long as it ain't a Derek Carr, you good. Because I'll play again. Or Jimmy Garoppolo. That shit ain't gonna get no value.
Hell no. I used to have hella cards, hella comics, bruh. My stepdad fucked me over in the comics because I was in the comics, he was in the comics. So one time for his birthday, I gave him like a big ass box of comics. And then somewhere along the way, he sold them all. And I was like, motherfucker, you piece of shit. You should have at least sold them back to me or give me the first dibs on them.
Yeah.
Once again, can't trust black people.
Oh.
my stepdad betrayed my trust.
Hey, if I had a first edition Charizard card.
Man, people, wait, hang on, Coop. Man, people, man, people be fucking really hating black people over shit like that, man. Like someone get fucked over and be like, man, I hate black people, and start just saying crazy ass shit,
to me, I think that's I don't think it's right, but it can be explained the other way around. It's the same reason why some black people hate white people, because their experiences with all the white people have not been good.
Yeah.
So, because I know a couple motherfuckers, like growing up where I grew up, Southeast San Diego, bro, like it's all Bloods and Skyline, Lincoln, all that shit. I know a lot of kids that just got picked on or bullied, and it's mostly by gang members, but in those territories, it was either Mexicans or blacks. And that was pretty much how it went down, like all the time. So I could see why if later on they're like, hey, I don't trust Mexicans and blacks, because my whole life I got robbed by these niggas, chased down, got my lunch money taken, got beat up for no reason, got my girl fucked, all this other shit. It's like, yeah, well, can't blame you.
Yeah.
But then you get out, and get in the work world. You probably get a job where people aren't like that. You eventually move out of the hood. You eventually go do other things and then you have your aha moment, like, oh wait, maybe it's not like that. Maybe it's just the environment I live in. That's how people act. So
no, just all you owe people is to be honest with them and not to mistreat them. But we just let so much shit get
You know what's crazy? You don't owe them honesty, but yeah, not to mistreat them. But I don't gotta be honest with them.
What do you mean you don't owe them honesty? Like, what the fuck?
I don't owe honesty to a random ass fucking person. I don't even fucking know you.
Well, you certainly don't need to lie to them about anything.
Nah, I'll be lying all the time. Motherfuckers like, so what do you do? Like, what do you do? I'm not gonna tell you what I do. I'm not gonna tell you where I live. I'm not gonna tell you none of this shit. I don't fucking know.
No one's asking where you live. And
people like when they try to get to know you sometimes, whatever. I'm very standoffish against people I don't know yet. That's my thing. Like, this shit has made it easier because we talk every night on here. So if I meet you in person, it's like I'm just picking up conversation. But if I meet a brand new fucking motherfucker in person, I don't know him, I'm not that talkative. I'm not giving you that much information about me because I don't know you. I don't open up to people who are really, and I'll fucking straight lie. I'll tell you fucking total opposite. I do some other type of work, and I'll do some other shit. Fuck
no
that.
New friends. No new friends.
You might be the feds, man. I don't fucking know.
Well, can't fault that.
It might be
the feds in life.
It
could be the motherfucking police.
You might be Gunna, dog. I don't fucking know.
Oh man. I like Gunna, man. Why y'all gotta? He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. What did he do?
Just a little snitch. No biggie.
What did he say?
Just told on the man that made him a millionaire. That's all.
But what did he say?
He admitted to YSL. He admitted to YSL being a gang. He testified that the stuff in the car was not his, and there was only 2 people in the car. He also testified that he knew criminal activity was going down. That YSL was a gang, and there's criminal activity going down, and he knew about it. So he pretty much gave him all the key elements of a RICO case.
Like everybody else?
Yeah, and they're all snitches too. So far, there's only been 2 people that rejected the plea deal.
Which is who?
2 other random people, and so far, Young Thug including 3. Now, I don't think they've offered him a deal, but
hey, listen, the coldest part is the niggas that took the plea deals was the niggas that was actually gonna get the most time.
They're trying to blame it all on Thug because even the motherfucker that committed a murder, he testified, got that shit because he said that Young Thug told him to lay low after the murder. So like, okay, so Young Thug told you that though. To hear some money. So I guess Young Thug gave him some money and told him to lay low after he caught a body. But it's like that motherfucker just snitched. He's kind of out of the body if he could just testify against Young Thug. And all these motherfuckers. Here's the thing, motherfuckers talk about when I can't. If they get called to testify, they can plead the fifth. No, part of the deal is you give up your right to plead the fifth. That's common in almost every court case you get. If you make a plea, if you plead not guilty or no contest or even guilty with explanation or whatever the case is, any of those ones, not guilty if you're innocent or whatever. But if you take any plea or any deal, if you're gonna do days, community service, probation, you give up your right to use your silence. You have to answer the questions they ask you. And these motherfuckers will not give you these deals unless you fucking sign over that right. So there's no way that they can go back into court.
And if they giving out all these deals, they didn't have shit.
Yeah, or it wasn't strong enough. They're focused mostly on getting the top dude. Because once again, this is a state RICO, not a federal RICO. Federal RICOs, everyone's going down. Everyone. But state, they usually just go for the big fish. They usually don't have as much on you as the FBI would or the CIA would or some shit. So, yeah. But still, like, they're just going after Thug and maybe like 1 or 2 other people they can get. But all those fools took deals, bro. I think they're like on like 9 dudes already that took deals.
Hey, Casanova boy, I know he wish he had a state case.
Fuck, dog.
Quickly, real fast. Honda, Mercedes-Benz, and Corvette. That's what I would do. I'm a big Corvette guy, man. Love Corvettes.
I'm going to go BMW, old Hondas, but new Toyotas. Well, actually, no Honda. I probably still Honda still.
Yeah,
old Toyotas are nice, though. And then, Stang or Corvettes? Old Stings, new Corvettes. Old Stings, new Corvettes.
The whole Corvette lineup, man. I'll take it all.
The new ones look crazy. Look like supercars.
Toyota over Honda. Let me get that Mercedes.
How's a whore?
Rolls Royce. I'll take that Rolls Royce right there. I gotta get that wood, fuckface.
Sure.
You gotta get that wood, fuckface.
I like the inside of Mercedes better, but I like the body shapes of Beamers better. I like them chunky styles.
The new Beamers
big
are
body
off the chain, man. I mean, can't complain with that new BMW.
How the hell you know, Steph?
Them hoes is tight. Because my fucking
wanna buy me a Benz with a 50 grand show.
Because my lane lady's got one, and I've driven that hoe. The thing is nice.
Hell yeah. I like Miatas.
Oh shit!
No, you will with your white girl loving ass, motherfucker.
Right? Hold on.
Your quirky Romano ass.
You would with your white girl loving ass.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking fitting in the Miata, goddamn.
Kia Soul, Kia Sorrento.
You mean there with the hamsters?
Yeah, that Sorrento goes hard.
Shout out to all the white girls, man.
How many Kelseys have you ever had?
How many what?
Kelseys.
Oh, Kelsey's or Chelsea?
Both.
Damn.
Because I have one Chelsea, but no Kelsey.
Okay.
Damn.
What about like a Chandler?
Nah, I never had a Chandler.
Why would you have a Chandler?
I knew this Chandler once.
That is like that, like suburban white girl name, Chandler.
She was so
Chandler.
I had a big crush on
I thought
her.
that was a boy name.
I mean,
they
could
the whole
be.
unisex.
They're kind of both. It's kind of both. But I've had a Sarah, Elizabeth. Let's see.
Ooh, Elizabeth.
Yeah, Elizabeth. Shauna.
Elizabeth.
Liz.
R.I.P. Elizabeth, man.
Let me see, dude.
They call her Liz.
Hold on, let me go back to my body count list. Hold on.
My body count list.
Hell yeah, I got a list, nigga.
Hey, Kevin, I'm really gonna need you to get your count up though, Playboy. Like, what's going on now? Wait, how old are you?
31.
Oh yeah, now you're gonna have to get that shit up, player.
Shit, I'm already at 37. Shit, how much more I need to get it up?
Probably like at least 70.
No, but I'm working on it though. Trust me. Okay, so I had a
he was
Whitney.
married for a few years though, Max.
Huh?
Yeah.
He was married for a couple years.
Oh, how many years were you married? How many years were you with the old girl that you were not?
That I was with from 18 to 22. So what's that? Like 4.5 years.
4.5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, so you had about 10 years to go of knocking them out.
No, hold on, wait. And then right after that, I had met my baby mama at 25. And then me and her had split up.
Oh, so you had what? Maybe like 5 prime years of being able to get it. But nah, that's still not enough. You need more, bro. 30 is like a fucking summer.
I can't hear Kevin anymore. Kevin there?
Nah, Kev's on mute or some shit.
Oh shit, my bad. Can you hear me?
Go. Yeah,
there you go.
Nah, but me and baby mama had split up probably about like a year and a half ago. So yeah, whatever. Like, but I was still cheating though. You know what I'm saying? Girls at work,
dog,
like that.
You
Hell yeah. I cheat like a mother. Man, listen, look, I am a serial cheater.
I've never cheated on any girl.
I'm a serial cheater.
Hell yeah.
I just break up with them.
So, well, see, my thing is this though. I have a need for variety. So, like, that was my thing. Like, but it doesn't mean that I don't love you or like you. It's just I just like having sex with different women. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, that's just me though.
Yeah, man.
I mean, but see, I don't want to say the wrong thing,
right?
Because, like, you know what I mean. Like, I know the cow's married. Like, I don't know Coop situation, but like every once in a while, I think that
Coop's single as a dollar bill.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay. I think that every once in a while.
Damn, Kyle. Damn.
Not every day, but a man should be able to step out and get some strange every once in a while. I'm just saying, once every 6 months or something like that. You know what I mean? As long as a nigga is not like falling in love and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Nah, because what if he gets another bitch pregnant or brings home some shit or?
Well, you need to be safe. Well, you know, you need to be safe. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's the main thing.
But first of all, look. If you're a cheater, you're probably a raw dog or two. You ain't got no morals about you.
I mean,
let's be real.
You know.
Hell no.
Fucking hate condoms, man.
You know, you motherfuckers is wrong. If you're already like, you know what? I ain't tripping. I'm gonna go cheat on my bitch. You're probably I ain't tripping.
No, listen, look.
Max, hang on, Max. You're talking to black folks and Mexicans. And we don't use contraceptives. Come on now.
Man, I put on a condom the other day, man. That shit fucked my nut up.
Hey, I'm telling you, hey, the Trojan bear skins are pretty good, bro. The ultra thins and the bear skins are pretty cool. Anything else, bro, it's like I be losing my shit, bro. I can't feel shit through that fucking glove, bro.
Man.
Hey, Max, you gotta get the ecstasies.
No, I don't want no extra cold shit on my shit. I'm cool, bro.
Yeah,
I don't need no icy hot on my dick, bro.
Oh, you talking about that fire and ice shit?
No, I didn't say fire and ice, asshole.
I don't want none with the bumps. I don't need none with the ribs. Just give me the thinnest one possible that doesn't break. Hell no, but that's what's better about just fucking one bitch. You fucking raw all the time, right?
Yeah, that is cool. Like, you got in-house, you know what I mean?
These random bitches, you can't do that shit with, bro. That's that.
Hell no.
Because God forbid I be the next baby mama, man. That's a rat.
Oh, yeah, for real. That's the scary part, though. Yo, like, but I've been thinking about, like, getting out the game, man. Like, this single shit, like, it's cool, but every once in a while, it's like, damn.
Terrible.
It's a lot of work, though, to really keep a roster going, bro. Like,
for sure.
You got to give all these bitches enough attention and not lose them, and that they still want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
So I've been on my shit lately because I've been kind of feeling like, baby I was seeing from work. We've been cool, but she been kind of playing a little bit. So, I'm like, all right, bitch. That's how it's going to be then. Don't be mad when I'm pulling up.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, your daughter was talking to her. Let her know you're fucking playing.
But that's why I was with another bitch at Maggiano's today. It could have been you, bitch. But
yeah. Hey, you know what though? Being single does have its perks. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like you get to like wake up whenever you want. Like you don't have to deal with nobody whenever you don't.
It's way less stress. It's way less stress,
bro. It's like oh shit, like
it is. But it's not as consistent. You know what I'm saying? Because unless you got a squad where you can have at least a girl when you have free time, it's like there's gonna be days. Sometimes you might go a couple days out. You know what I mean? You get some type of something. So
I don't went like a good month before.
Girls think that single men just knock pussy out every day, and like if you got it like that, you can. But that gets hectic after a while. Also,
hell yeah, dude.
So like for me, it's just like there was the light skin. There's a light skin one I went to go see out of town right recently. That was like last weekend, right? And this one tonight. Got baby from work. I got like a cool little roster right now. It's kind of putting it together, piecing it together, but. They're gonna have to just learn, and all of them know I will not be your dude.
Oh,
like the one Liz,
that's a fact. Yeah, I mean,
now that Kevin's on, can we talk about your unruly white women, dog, out here socking
Dana White
and shit?
Oh yeah, man. You know what? All I know is this: whenever I heard that hold on, wait, who had hit who first?
She hit Dana White.
Doesn't matter.
Well, kind of, sort of, because I would like to ask Dana White, what did he do to get slapped? That's what I want to know. What the hell did you do? But then again, I also do believe
that. If I said, "Stop drinking, bitch, you drunk as fuck."
That could have been it.
Yeah.
But I think that everybody should keep their hands to them damn selves. That's a fact.
How you feel about this, Coop? We talking about Dana White and this girl getting into it because we don't pick and choose our conversations over here. But Coop ain't here because he don't give a fuck.
Now listen,
he put me on game on this situation.
What's up, hero?
What's up, Silas? My bad, Kyle. What's up? Salute, Kyle.
No, I'm just basically talking about how Kevin Brower's unruly white women out here running fuck.
Hold on now. Don't give me that shit. Now we know that black girls are prone to call the police on the niggas. Don't give me that shit.
Damn.
I've been in two similar situations, so it's not just white or black.
Hey, what information do you have about what information do you have, Kevin?
Oh, don't forget that I was married to a black woman.
What did you do to that? What did you do to that beautiful black sister?
Oh, I wasn't shit.
You was foul.
Oh, I wasn't shit. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Boy, I was a dog ass nigga. I still am a little bit, 75%.
I love this guy's honesty.
Yes,
I was a dog.
Honest.
Yeah,
but Kevin, I'm gonna tell you right now, dog. If your body count is 30, you're not that much of a dog.
Nah,
you're
bro.
like,
See, listen, look.
Come on, Max. You can't. Come on.
Wait.
Man.
No, well, hold on. Listen, look. When I say that I was a dog, I was like a lion ass, dog ass nigga.
Oh, okay.
So me and my wife had split up because she couldn't really deal with all my lies and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Fuck you. But now I am a lot more honest about it. What?
Are you guys divorced?
Yeah, we got divorced.
Hey, you think he'll be married talking about all these white women and everything else?
Damn, so she divorced you?
No, I had ended up filing for it. She was kind of like dragging her feet with it, and I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm going down there." And I'm going. That should only cost like $150.
I see.
He had to. He has no regrets, but he had to.
No regrets. No regrets.
Stop. I don't want to talk about
that. What's it, the inside joke?
No regrets. Hey, I got a bigger question though. Now that the phone calls are free from prison, what happens to all the money I had on my phone?
Yeah, you don't get your money back.
I had like 150. So
send it to me. Send it to me so I can call my
Actually,
cousin.
send it to the boxing section so you can get a good.
Send it to me so I can call my cousin in North Carolina.
I don't know if that works. I don't know how to do it like that. I don't know if I can. If I can, I will.
Maybe would they love me?
I just dropped it, bro. My cousin ate good this Christmas, bro. I dropped that dude like $2 bills on a JPay.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Gotta get that, man. You gotta eat right, get everything. Because he was telling me that he has that shit where like it'll take, I think it's like 50% for restitution because he's still paying restitution. So whatever I give him, he only gets half. So I'm like, I can't give him 100. He only gonna get 50. That ain't gonna get you too far. So I guess I'm helping pay for his restitution too. But like, I ain't even tripping. I just want one nigga to be home. He's about 2-3 years out, bro. Like 16 deep.
Yeah.
Already knocked him out. So
you gotta bring him around some bitches when he gets out.
Now, do you think he's gonna be a better person, or do you?
He's focused, bro. Like he's focused. I tell when I talk to him where he's at because he was never like that. Anyways, it was kind of just like a situation. I mean, he was. Don't get it twisted. He's never been no point never, but he's never pushed like an issue on shit. Really, he's always been a smooth dude. He just do what he do when it's time to do it. But at that certain point in time, they had killed my cousin, one of our little cousins. So he was just on a rampage because he was younger too and he wasn't affiliated. Like his older cousins were banging and shit, but he was the younger one.
Is this your black cousin or your Mexican cousin?
Nah, Mexican. And then so he had me to go on the mission with him. I'm like, bro, it's daytime. At least wait till like night, go on some creep shit. You know what I mean? On some, because I don't give a fuck. I was like, bro, you need to chill. And then that was the same day he lit up a whole car. So he got 4 attempt murders for all the bodies in the car. Then the dude swerved off the sidewalk and almost hit 2 people. So they threw two more attempt murders on him for those 2 people. So he had like 6, and I think he took a plea for the 4 for the car. Then he's just been, he's done enough, I guess, and with the programs he's gotten into and shit to try to shave some time off. So I'm like, yo. And I told him, I was like, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, if you on that fuck shit when you get out, I can't fuck with you. Because where I'm at in my life, I can't have that shit around me and my kid, bro, like off top. So if you on that shit, you can go ahead and do that over there. I still got love for you and shit, but we can't rock like that, like tough. Like I'll still, I'll go grab something to eat and shit, but I can't be with you all the time. But he's like, nah, he's trying to get on this. And he got some money ready for him because my aunt and uncle be doing like properties and shit. They be building houses from the ground up and shit. So they got like decent money. And he has like something set up for himself, but he's focused. I like to see that shit, because some motherfuckers lose hope after hella years, bro. You think you ain't never getting out?
Yeah, that's crazy because I literally just written my cousin a letter. He's in prison in East Texas, 4 years into a 7-year bid. But he's been away from it. I was gonna say away from it all, but what do you call it? What do you call that? Solitary.
23-1?
Solitary confinement, whatever.
Yeah. That should make you go crazy, man.
Yeah, he's been in that for the better part of almost 2 years now. Because when he, someone tried to tempt him, and he's just not getting along with anybody in there. He's young, man. He's young. He went in.
The thing is, that shit only makes you better or worse. There's no one will ever be the same. Like it don't matter if it's jail, prison. You're either gonna come out worse because you learn shit to be a better criminal, or you're gonna come out better and be like, I don't ever want to go back there. Like there's no in between.
Well, his mother has pretty much thrown down $100,000 in counting throughout this entire process with his lawyers. And then, of course, when he went in, his baby mama was pregnant. That was at 18, 19. So he's like, what is he? Going on 22, 23 now? He'll get out when he's close to 28 or 27, one of the two. But yeah, that's crazy. I just written him a note. I should write him a lot more than what I do. But yeah, that's crazy, man. I was thinking about that too. I was like, man, is he gonna come out worse?
You gotta do it, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you this, like, I didn't talk to my cousin for almost 10 years. Like, I visited him every week when he was in county locally, and then when he got sent up, I was on felony probation myself, so I couldn't go visit him in prison. I couldn't really communicate with him because we couldn't. We're both. I was a felon. He was in there on charges. Like, we couldn't communicate. So I let that go for a couple of years. Then I was on probation for probably like 6-7 years, and so it's kind of like the same shit. And then it went so long that it got to the point where I'm like, what do I say? Like, how do you just show up and talk to someone after like 8 years? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know what the fuck. As far as writing a letter, shit, I didn't know what to say. Hey, cuz, sorry, I haven't talked to you. Like, you know what I mean? So I felt like guilty, and it just pushed it out further and further and further. And then one day, just one of like midlife crisis things where you're like, I'm this many years old. This is what my life is. I was like, I need to like tie up all my loose ends, and it bugged me not talking to him. So I talked to his mom. I said I want to reach out to him. I want to talk to him. Man, I told him sorry as soon as on the phone. He was like, man, shut that shit up, bro. You don't owe me shit. And he was very like, it's my fault I'm in here and all this other shit. You know what I mean? You got a life to take care of. You got a daughter.
Did he say like, man, you was right, I shouldn't have took my ass out here?
Oh, he knows. He knows. You know what I'm saying? Cause he told me too. He's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know why I didn't listen to you that day. I don't know why I didn't listen to you. I was like, bruh, ain't nothing we can do about that shit, you know? Like, it's just at a certain point in time, but because at the same time, it's like, bruh, they killed our cousin like probably 2 days before that. So it was like, and he was like an innocent one. So it's kind of like, if it was an older one, it's kind of like, they're in the game. So it kind of is, but like he was like he was like 13 or some shit, 14. So it was like one of them type of things. So like my cousin did what he felt what he was supposed to do, but at the end of the day, it was just like,
did you say he got the wrong guy?
No, there wasn't. No, that was with one of my best friends. No, this shit with my cousin, it wasn't. No one knew who did it. They just knew it was an opposing gang members. Like, so he was just looking for anyone that had the wrong color on was getting it. Like, whether they had anything to do with it or not. That's the type of shit he was on. He was running a rampage for 2 days straight. That's just the one he got caught for. Like, he was just like, any motherfucker that's wearing this shit in this city right now is getting it, bro. Like, off top. And that's how he was just driving around for like, I don't even know if he slept, or like just on one like that. Like, not on drugs, but just full of rage, and nothing could calm him down. And I was just like kept trying to tell him, like, we need to be strategic about this shit. Like, let it go, kind of ask around, see who knows what. Like, let's make sure we get the right people. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, all right, bro. But yeah. But now he's just very like, he took blame for everything. He takes full responsibility for shit. He's just on another level, which is cool. So I'm like, we'll see how it is. At the same time, I know that, sometimes niggas go to prison, they have mouthpieces. So I'm all about action. Show me when you get out what you really about. We'll make it happen. Because I'll rock with him. If he really doing what he's talking about doing, I'm gonna rock with him. So we'll see how it goes. But if he comes out, he kind of starts shifting back, or he kind of can adjust to the new how life is now 20 years later, then it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's crazy that he don't have no phone.
He's getting a tablet this month, I believe. He's getting a tablet this month, so you can just like video call whenever, and now that you have free calls and shit, so it should be cool. But he said he's in programs all day though. He's on programs from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep. He's like, it's one program after another program, makes my days go by, knocks time off. He finally got his GED. He's trying to get like all this extra shit. So, I'm like, yo, that's what it is. Just stay focused. Because he's like, my bad, I haven't been calling shit. I've just been busy. I was like, nah, that's good, bro. I'd rather, because my thing was, I thought he got on lockdown, or he got his privilege taken away, or something could, because I had talked to him for almost 2-3 weeks. And we were talking at least 2-3 times a week. And then I was like, I just want to make sure you're good. He's like, nah, I just been locked in on this shit. Just trying to, I was like, all right, for sure. He moved prisons and everything just to just be on a new program and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Some shit went down where he pretty much got a free pass out because they made a mistake. And they pretty much were trying to make it up to him. So his thing was just like, just let me leave no issues. And so, good to go. Checks out. It's whatever, man. People will realize eventually, man, that life is not a life, man. That's just crazy. That hood shit it's fun. I ain't gonna lie. Most of the fun I had was on some hood shit, on some just ignorant shit.
Yes, it was.
Majority of that, the most fun I've had. But all the shit that was taught to me at a young age is part of the issue, part of the bigger problem in general. You know, all the aggressiveness, all the violence, all the just ignorant ways of thinking, of the not being able to mature, that anything outside of hood rat shit was just gay. You know what I'm saying? That was the era I grew up with. Like, oh, you want to sit there and go to school? That's gay. Like, oh, you gonna go to college, faggot? Like,
that's funny as fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
You going to
like,
school?
I'm out here on the
Man,
block with the real
bitch.
niggas. Yeah, man. Like, oh, you gonna study, nigga? Fuck you.
Yeah.
You gay.
Man, that's crazy. Now
You know what I'm
that
saying?
I
And
never experienced that part of the hood. Damn.
But I was saying, like, it's shit like that, and it was like also like if a cute girl walked by, all 10 of us are getting at the bitch, and if you don't, what, you gay? Like, you know what I mean? It didn't matter if she ever said anything back. It was just like, get up and get out, or she bad, like shit like that. And then the other part of like when it came to violence and shit, would come to like, oh, anything to say something, you just got to fire on them. Like everyone's fighting for just always fighting, like just fist fights all day, like. So it's just like, but it was on bullshit where it's just like, yeah, this motherfucker, you know, hurt your feelings, you gotta fight him. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, like, you know. And then like,
hey, we had no conflict resolution skills at all, though.
Hell
Zero,
no,
bro.
none.
Zero.
It was straight fighting.
That's it. And then that was it. And it was like, all right, cool. Now he knows not to fuck with me. And there's like another fight later. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then sometimes like that's what I'm saying. Like for me, everyone I ever got a fight with, it's like I can't fully trust you. And I know some people are different when they're like, yo, I got to fight with this dude, we're best friends. Because my thing is, if I got to fight with you and I'm trying to like knock you the fuck out, like how could I be your friend? Because there's been a moment in my life where I just wanted to destroy you. So like, I don't feel like we could ever be that cool.
Yeah, but then again, like you don't look at it like you know, I was on some childish shit back then. You know what I mean?
Nah,
something like that. No,
nah, because I look at it as when we fighting, unless it's like some sport shit, right? Like we go gloves in the back or body shots and like whatever. But like a real fight, like we're really angry. Like at this moment in time, for this 5 minutes, we are actual enemies. Where you're trying to knock me out, I'm trying to knock you out in public in front of people.
Yeah.
And then later act like that didn't happen. No.
Years later, though, like years later.
No, yeah, years later, we could be cool. It's not. But I'm saying it's not beef. It's not beef. We could be cool. I smoke a blunt with you. We could be at the park play hoop and shit. But I could never be that close to you or really trust you as like a good friend because that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like every time I see him, fuck that. No. It's like, yo, that remember we could laugh about it. Remember back in the day, bro, we fucking got those fights there.
Back in the day, nigga, I bust your lip.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I got you. You're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But we can't be cool. You ain't spending the night at my house. We ain't, you know what I mean? Like, you can't call me for shit. Like, I don't know. You like, come on. At one point in time, we was trying to destroy each other. Like, nah. I mean, with brothers is different. That's family. So you already know. Like, that's already built in. You can. Me and my brothers fucking chunked them all, but we had gloves. There's 4 boys, so we had gloves in the house. And
I bet y'all niggas was going.
My stepdad was just all the time. He just be watching TV and we be getting into it. He's like, hey, go outside, put the gloves on. Shut the fuck up. All right. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna put the gloves. Come on. Like, we was rocking. And then like eventually we just get tired, you know, because street fights only last about 30 seconds, bro. So you in the glove, you got the gloves on in the backyard for at least like 4 or 5 minutes. It's a wrap. We both just too tired.
Yeah, exhausted.
Yeah, and we rocking each other's shit still too. Like my little brothers, like they be rocking my shit sometimes, but in the end, I'm just gonna get that. But now, like if we had to have a reestablishment of the pecking order and things, that's what I'm saying. I just got a gym membership today, bro. I gotta get mine in shape because you see, my little brother is not little, bro. Like I know he'll wake my shit up if he fucking catches me for sure. He's gonna wake my shit up.
Yeah.
But actually, all 3 of my brothers now, they're grown men. Is the things have changed. You know what I mean? So I was always the oldest and pretty athletic, but my athleticism has gone down a bit. And my brothers are grown men now. So, but sometimes I feel like we all need to put the gloves on and just kind of see where we're at with things.
Nah, they'll whoop your ass. Man, they'll whoop your ass.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, though.
No, yeah, they will.
Nah, gloves is different. Gloves is different.
Yeah,
There's different. I like
putting on the gloves.
You'll get tired.
Kill ass straight up.
Nah.
I was one of those kids though, dude. I used to love my fucking
bodies all day.
Slapboxing and shit. I used to love that shit, man.
Bro, I brought slapboxing up here to my brothers because in San Diego, that's all we should do. Just slap back.
Yeah.
Every now and then, you know what I mean? So I brought it up to my brothers, like, hey, you try to slapbox? What the fuck is slapbox? I was like, it was boxing, it was slapping. Like, but there's a lot of eye pokes that happen in slapboxing.
Yeah.
A lot of eye pokes. So that's why bodies is like the best. Just go body shots, you can throw hard till someone gave up. But
damn body shots hurt though, like bad. Nigga, I much rather get fucking slapped, my nigga. Worse, I turned into fucking Keith Thurman on the nigga. Oh shit. That shit hurts.
Yeah, man. Quail for your mom.
Oh, man. Sure. That's why I gotta get them blocking, and, you know what I'm saying? Kind of turn to take a couple on the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's weird how like punch placement hurts differently in different places. Like the head hurts, the chest and sternum hurts, but then your stomach.
Dude, the diamond right
really?
here.
Oh yeah, the damn sternum right there. Oh yeah, that's
really.
I got hit so hard right here playing. I got hit so hard right here going bodies on time. To this day, if I press it too hard, that shit still bruised, bro. I promise that shit hurt. Still that was in middle school. Motherfucker caught me, took all my shit.
Yeah, I know, right? Damn, remember that damn punch?
Woo,
dude, I had got hit.
I still remember the motherfucker's name that punched me and everything, bro. Like,
I remember one punch, bro. This was like maybe like 10. Okay, a long ass time ago, right? Bro, I was at a bar and I was. Bro, I was drunk to the motherfucker, like, and I started arguing with this motherfucking one dude. Bro, this white boy cocked back so hard, bro. This nigga hit me. Nigga, I couldn't think straight for like damn 10 seconds, bro. Like, bro, this nigga hit me so hard, dog. Bro, I just left. Nigga, I just just left, bro. Like, it's like
no.
Nigga, I was like, oh hell no. I was like, man, I just got up and left. And on top of that, I was like really, really drunk. Like, so I didn't really know what the fuck was going on. Like, it was like
that's why
I was just like fucked up.
You're drunk. Yeah.
Bro, like I couldn't think. Like it was like
I don't like drunk anything. I don't like drunk anything.
Bro, I couldn't think about nothing.
I can't stand
like it was like my brain was just like empty for a minute. Like it was like,
bro, I
couldn't process shit.
I got smacked with like an alcohol bottle that didn't break. Like I got hit hella hard and that shit didn't break on me. It was like you know, like a Henny bottle or like a Bacardi bottle, like something like a thicker one, and like a Rumble, like a Club Rumble. But I just remember that shit just throbbed my shit. I think that shit concussed me because like for 4 days I felt like I had like a cloud over my head. Like
for real?
Like, physically hit. Yeah. And I was like, I think it's a concussion. Like I've had a couple of them I think in my life, but I think that was one because I got hit over the top like this, boom, on top of my shit right here. That shit hella hurt, but I was like, it didn't break. I was like, oh shit. I was like out of it. I kind of go behind like everyone kind of try to get my shit back, but that, like I was telling DJ and shit, like I'm like, bro, you ain't ever been in a good old rumble. I'm talking like at least like 5-on-5, but it could be bigger than that. Like 12-on-12, 15-on-15.
I've been in some rumbles, man.
Yeah.
Right, but you ain't never been in the middle of these. Exactly. Okay, so in those ones, you ain't never been in the middle of that shit, and for one like millisecond in time,
dog,
you look around, you like, but then you're like, yo, this shit's size.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah. Like, dog,
man. Next your ass, you bringing back some memories up in here, boy.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like you be in the middle of the most craziest shit, and you be like, I can't believe this is tight. I'm here, and you get socked up and you get whatever, but and you come back to reality. But like, there's a moment where you appreciate the beauty in the fucking destruction. You know what I'm saying? In the chaos.
The beauty inside
you gotta
of the
watch
chaos.
that though, because you are getting decked. You are getting decked.
No doubt. You are getting decked. Yeah.
No doubt. You get bucked.
But for that half a second, everything's slow mo. Like you can stop it and just see like everyone like, and you're like, yo. And then you get your shit woke up.
I remember the last one I was in. It was like fraternities. I saw this kid get literally. I punched through like the windshield. Like he got hit and fell through it. And then the one before that, man, I'll never forget that. It was like rival high schools. Dog, it had to been 100. It had to been at least 100 plus people, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, because everyone showed up and watched. Like, and then we got kicked out, and then we transferred that rumble to like another big park or whatever. But anywho,
I knew
that
Steph
one,
was out there. I knew Steph was out there causing trouble.
that one was bad, man. Because I saw this kid get fucking kicked in the face with steel-toe boots, literally teeth knocked out. And then I saw another kid. I'll never forget this big ass black kid named Shane Shedge. Sorry, Shane, for making your name. But this big ass nigga who's like 6'4", right? Dog, this dude jumped off like it was either a Miata or like I forget what that Acura was called. What was that little small two-door Acura called? Forget. But anyway, he jumped off of that and super kicked this dude named JD in the chest. I'll never forget that. And then once that happened, that's when I got decked like over the back of the neck because I watched that. I was like, what the fuck?
Bro.
Boom, and I'm down.
Dude, I was like,
dude,
it's funny to me. It's funny, man. I was in the middle of a black and Mexican like rumble at school, but like I was cool with some Mexicans. I was cool with some black dudes. But there's some black dudes didn't like me, and some Mexican dudes didn't like me. So I'm just like every person. I'm just like trying to remember who hit me because I'm like, okay, if you hit me in this rumble, that means you don't fuck with me for real. So. Because certain dude would come up, okay, that's the homie. Oh, and then I started smacking this. It was like, it was crazy. I wasn't even supposed to be in that shit.
To me too. like I remember I lined up with somebody and I knew this kid from like power reading class. I was like, fuck, dude, I don't want to fight you. So I turned around, happening again to another guy. Like, man, I know you. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, ah. And then I turned around, there was this other kid, and then we started, going at it and shit. That shit was crazy though.
That shit is crazy.
But yeah, hitting up people, you're like, man, I don't want to fight this kid.
Bruh. That was some crazy shit in TJ. I mean, it's always like, but at that time though, I was also, like I said, once again, I was raised very, like the way I was raised was detrimental to my psyche because there be times that it wasn't even my problem, but I had like 2 or 3 homies that were involved. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm rocking with you. Let's get it. Like, just for the fuck of it, just to be included. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I was on one that was on the news in San Diego, bro, and it was on the trolley. And at the time, my girl, I went to San Diego High School, which is mostly like Crips down by downtown. But I was on the trolley coming from the southeast, and which is mostly Bloods. And I knew like 3 Bloods that were on there. And I said, what's up to him? I sat down with my girl, and mind you, school just got out. So now it's a trolley full of motherfucking kids and shit, and all the Crip dudes were there. So they started like going at it, and I stayed the fuck out of it. But it was like 20 on like 3. It was ridiculous. But there was so many people that those people couldn't even get good shots in on them, right? So then out of nowhere, somebody threw some shit and it hit my chick in the head. So you know what I'm saying? I had to be like, yo, what, you know what I mean? Hey, what the fuck you doing? Then all of a sudden, I become part of this shit. These motherfuckers throwing books at me and shit, like big ass, the history books and shit, and chunking them at me. And I'm like, I ended up being with the Bloods, getting like packed out more or less. But the only good thing is we had a wall behind us, so they couldn't surround us. So it was just whoever could come up the aisle on the trolley and over those first seats. So it was only like 2 or 3 people at a time, even though it was like people throwing shit from hell far and shit. But then someone hit the fucking emergency guys. I guess somebody's kid got hit and shit. So they hit the emergency shit on the trolley that stops the trolley and all the doors open. And then that's some shit happened. All the doors open and you just see it. They had a helicopter view already because people were already calling for like 2 stops. It was like a fucking, I'd say at least 4 stops of a rumble of just craziness going on. And at every stop, there'd be like some people get on. There was more Bloods that got on. It ended up being like this big ass rumble where when the shit let out, they had a helicopter view of everyone like pouring out of the fucking trolley and still chunking them. Bah, bah, bah. And you just see like people running off because the security and police were showing up and shit. Bro, that shit was crazy. We're like, look at them right here. We're all running. Bro, my girl was like, that was fucking. She was with me the whole time, but like she wasn't fighting, but she's saying everything and she got off with me, all that shit. And she's like, oh my God, what the? That just came from me trying to pick her up from school. And someone else hitting her with some shit, and I had to be like, hey, bro, watch that shit. And then I started getting packed out with the motherfuckers. That shit was crazy.
Yo, Mix.
That shit was fun, though.
Yo, Mix. How many times have you been packed out?
I've been packed out a handful, almost a dozen times.
Damn, yeah. I probably had
probably like
3.
9, probably 9 times.
Maybe like 3.
Okay, I'm exaggerating. Maybe like 7 or 8, but like I've been packed out enough.
I remember one time I got jumped 3 times in 1 week. I got jumped 3 times in 1 week. I just remember that shit. It was like in the summertime. I remember that shit. So I used to live in Southeast San Diego, like in Skyline territory, Skyline Meadowbrook Posse territory. But I used to work
National City.
Fucking
no. You're
Spring
East
Valley.
Diego. You said it. No, you said East Diego. Yeah, so you're in East Diego. You were the Somalians.
Southeast. Like,
okay.
So I'm right there, like by
shout out
Paradise
Valley
Valley and shit. Yeah, Paradise Valley and shit like that. Fucking Spring Valley, Paradise Valley. Yeah, there you go. Meadowbrook. You know where Meadowbrook? The Meadowbrook shit.
Yeah. That's like early El Cajon for sure.
So that shit. I'm there, but I work downtown. So I had to take the bus at the time. So I got to take the bus through Skyline Hood, which is the Meadowbrook's also there, but they're allies. And then you go through like the next, like, you know, you go like through Lincoln and through like 5-9 Brands, through Emerald Hills, and then you go through the Crip sets, start going through the neighborhood, start just to get down, because downtown's mostly starts getting more Crippish toward downtown. So it's like, so every day, like when I'm at transferring stuff is just like niggas in the hood, like, hey, where you from? Blah, blah, blah. I'm from, I don't bang, I just, you know, and then packed out, because, you know, at the same time, I'm like, just leave me the fuck alone. I don't want nothing to do with you. You go, I don't bang, fuck out of here. And it turns into, what'd you say? So a lot of times, you know, try to run if I can, because I'm mostly in the other dudes' hoods, but at the same time, I need to catch a bus or the trolley to get to where I gotta get. So I gotta like, so yeah, I used to get packed out a lot just from being in the wrong place, wrong time. Or like I said, for a long time, I was out there on the streets like homeless and just doing my thing, hustling. So it's like I was just always outside places. I'd be at a park, or I'd be, you know, pulling up over here to talk to a bitch, but it's in this hood, or going over here to get this money, but it's in this hood. And sometimes people are cool with you, sometimes they're not. Sometimes the name drop works, sometimes it don't. You know, because there be some dudes where it's like they're big homies, but I don't give a fuck. That nigga ain't gonna help you. Like, oh shit, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it don't work.
Have you ever been packed out because of a hoe?
No, I don't fight over women.
Well, I
I've never been in one fight
did though.
My man.
On the,
I mean, I've had dudes try to fight me because I fucked their bitch and they found out, but I'm like, bro, check your bitch on me. She never told me she had to do.
Well, you kind of did fight over a woman, kinda, on the trolley in San Diego. What you was talking about?
Well, yeah, but I'm defending my woman that got assaulted. That's not over like a dude that's fucking her.
Yeah,
like,
okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really want to do that, but I had to. Because I knew the odds were against me. I was just like, and I didn't say nothing at first too, like, because motherfuckers throwing textbooks and shit, bro, like calculators, whatever, like whatever they get their hands on their book
pencil
bags,
sharpeners
like,
and shit.
Like anything they could throw, bro, they were throwing them because they were too far back to even get a sock or a punch in. Because you know how like on the trolley, it's a thin aisle, it's maybe 2 people wide that you can get up and down, and it's the seats. So on the side, because we're talking like or most people like Amtrak, train, subway, bus, whatever's in your area. Yeah. But it's pretty much the same setup. So there's not much. And then you have the little railings up here that people stand and hold. You know what I'm saying? So the motherfuckers are like swinging on those and trying to kick motherfuckers and shit, but they're throwing shit. So I don't even know what my bitch got hit with, but she got hit. I just remember she got hit pretty fucking hard. I'm not gonna lie, right? I just see this shit go. Right? So, and like at first I was kind of like this, where I like tensed up, like, okay, she's not gonna get hit with nothing else. Now I'm on it now. I'll you know, smack her, I kind of like shield her, but I seen her kind of look at me, so I'm thinking like, yo, I got you, but I seen the look of like, so you ain't gonna say something type of look, and I was like,
you knew that was coming. You knew.
She had gave you that one look that Jada had gave Will. That look, bro, she gave you that look. She gave you that look.
That was the look.
Like, oh, you ain't gonna do shit.
But this is like in the middle of me thinking I'm doing the right thing, where she gets hit with some shit, and I know more shit's coming. Where I'm just all right, yo, I got you. Like I was gonna shield you. That's my first thought. So you would hit with more, and she just kind of looked at me like, so you go.
Oh yeah.
Like, hey,
she was expecting.
Man, watch that shit.
Yeah, she was expecting you to go like, beeline to that dude's job. That's what she wanted. Yeah.
No, but the thing is, nobody. There's no. The thing is, there was no clear person that threw that, because there was just multiple objects being thrown in the whole fucking car.
Sure.
Like
again though.
So who am I supposed to like? I'm supposed to address this crowd of like overpowered by numbers of people here. That's exactly what happened. And then
they expect.
And the crazy part is
how stupid they think you are.
I got packed out. I got packed out to be able to get in the position to not get packed out. right? Because I was like 2 seats in. The blood dudes were at the very end of the fucking trial, past the last seat, like the part where the steps are at and shit. So
yeah,
I had to get out my booth to go get there just to not be surrounded. So within that, I was like the ultimate Oklahoma drill where I just curled the fuck up. And I had I think I might have had a book or something with me, and I just came through the crowd, just flew to get to them, so that way I could get my back against the wall and just take whatever's in front of me. But that shit was crazy, bro. But that shit was hella fun though. Like, I'm saying, like in the essence of it, like even at the time of it, me and my chick were hyped. We went fucking each other's brains out. She's juiced, I'm juiced. I'm like, hell yeah, like because there was a couple motherfuckers that it's like for it being the numbers it was not that bad. It wasn't until we got outside, because as soon as we got off the fucking trolley, the numbers were not in our favor. Like, we tried to throw a couple of things and just dipped. Like, we're not even going to attempt this. The numbers are crazy. But the way that the trolley was set up, we weren't taking all of them at once. It was just pretty much maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 people in the front that could get to us, send them back, next wave. It was like a wave, like. So that shit was crazy. I wish I could find the footage, but that was probably early 2000s. Probably like, fuck.
Where's
like 03, 02?
Where's Coop at? Coop, you there?
Coop ass sleep.
You know he's sleep
too. I was expecting for Cal.
Fuck that shit, man. Something. Looking back, that's just like the craziest wrong way of living, man.
Where the white women at?
Absolutely. Where they at? Any white women in the chat, please click the link in the
white girls.
No, man.
No, let me stop.
We can make up for all that time.
Bro, on some real shit though, bro. Bro, like I'm getting tired of this single life shit, man. For real.
Oh, I know you
want a boo thing?
I know you are. I know you are.
I'll be thinking about it. Hey man, lay down, boy. Why you ain't
what about reconciling things out with your ex-wife?
Man, hell no. Hell no.
Damn. Why?
Nah, man, this shit ain't fuck that.
Obviously, is that many hell no's for a reason. What you mean? Why?
No, it's too much going on there.
I see.
I would go back to baby mama before that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So your children that you have is not your wife's kids?
No.
Got you.
No.
Damn. Maybe you should do that then.
Say what?
I said maybe you should go back to the baby mama then.
We've been talking a little bit more and stuff like that, but I mean, I don't know, man. She got her own set of things that she needs to work on.
I see.
Yeah. I don't know, but I wouldn't rule it out though.
Got you.
But for now, I'm gonna just keep on smashing these hoes and
yeah.
All right, well, you got to get your numbers up, Kev. I'm gonna need you to double those numbers by the end of this year. I mean,
man, bro, but one thing that I noticed about that though is that's really not that damn important to me. Like,
okay, you already admitted that you got no fucking standards when it comes to fucking these bitches. So,
yeah,
your numbers should be through the roof if you are able to fuck anything that comes along, bro.
Well, hold on, wait.
What are you doing?
Okay, hold on, wait.
You don't fuck anything now.
No.
Okay,
no. So I guess I do have some standards because there are a few that I just like. It's like, nah, I'm good.
Okay, but I'm saying, but compared to the average male, you probably have less standards.
Yes, I agree.
Like there's some that probably no dudes have fucked unless they're just under some type of drugs or some shit. Like I get that.
Yeah.
But so you're for 30 to be your career number right now.
37.
37. All right. So there's 12 months in a year. You need to get at least another 12 this year.
Another 12 this year? I could do it.
An average of one a month.
I know for a fact I could.
An average of one a month, and that's just a hit though, right? Because you can have like a little cool girl you talking to, and you still meet, maybe like 1 or 2 one-night stands in the process. Then you can have 3 right there. So yeah, you just gotta shoot it everything, bro. Like you need to just Kobe that.
I don't
shit.
have the time for that shit. I don't have the time for that shit at all, bro. Women take up too much
Copy
time
paste.
and too much effort.
Copy
Shit
paste
that I don't have.
No, they're stupid. They're stupid. They all fall for the same shit. That's why it's copy paste.
That is
Copy
true.
paste.
Yeah.
Or when you're in public, just reach out and say something nice every time there's a pretty lady by it, and you never know. And if they think that you're weird about it, I'm sorry. I'll just prefer to talk to people in person instead of all this internet shit, because most people are gonna agree with that. That's a good icebreaker. You know what? Yeah, that's right. Not my bad. I mean, no, it's cool. You're cool. Let me get the number. Beat them down.
Yeah.
And go to the bars, go to the clubs, grab some stragglers for the other nights. Bop. Go ahead and get on the dating sites. Crank them out, because most of the bitches on there are just looking for dick and lonely too. Crank those out. Like, let's get the numbers up.
Hey, you ever been catfish, Max?
I don't know, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I drove right by that bitch.
I never had got catfish though. I got lucky. Well, okay, hold on, wait. So, would you consider a catfish a girl that is a lot bigger in person than she is in her picture?
Yes.
Okay, so
exactly. Exactly. That happened to me. I got catfish.
Just any girl that is not what she portrayed herself to be.
Yeah, bro. Like, bro, this girl, bro, her name was
she fucked me up.
Angela. Bro, this bitch had pictures of her on her dating thing, but it was her from like 3 years ago. And so when I got there, I was like, bro, this bitch had opened the door, and I was like, damn, this bitch face fat as fuck. Like, it was like bro, she just looked. Bro, this bitch had looked like Warren Sapp, my nigga. Like,
so did you take it down?
Say what?
Did you take it down?
Nah.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I did.
I did.
So that's all I'm saying. If you're doing shit like that, your number's only 37, dog.
But this is the thing, though. Hold on now.
You should have 37 of those already.
Hold on now.
I did not take
down. She's not ugly though.
I'll say that.
Like, she wasn't ugly, but she was.
This bra was ugly.
But she wasn't her. Like, it wasn't what I was expecting. You know what I mean? Like,
but she was ready though.
Yeah.
In fact, I kicked it with her for like 45 minutes. We chopped it up, talked it up. I bought some appetizers and whatever. And I straight up told the bitch, I was like, look, man, like, you can't be catfishing dudes out here. It was like, and then to use myself for the example, I was like, because I'm a nice guy. I was like, you do this to the wrong guy, motherfucker, beat your fucking ass. I was like, don't ever do this again. I was like, you do this to the wrong fucking fella, like, a nigga go upside your head.
Fella.
You're gonna be looking stupid. I'm trying to tell her.
Do it to the wrong fella, huh?
She was lucky I was nice. She's lucky I was nice about it. I bought her.
Stop bullshitting.
No, I did not, because she was too fat. No, she was too fat for my taste.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's right.
You know what the appetizer was? You know what the appetizer was? Brussels sprouts, nigga. That's what I got. and an IPA beer. When we chit chat for a little bit, we shot the shit. She was like the whitest appetizer you can
get. Like, what's it? No, like.
Yeah, she was. No, she didn't say nothing. She
Let
ate
me get
that
the Brussels sprouts.
She didn't say nothing. She ate that shit. She ate
Bro,
that
that's
shit.
like that's hella white. That's like
yeah, because she dissed me on the internet. I was like, bitch. She was like, this ain't you. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, dog. And
this
like,
ain't you, so I'm gonna order the Brussels sprouts.
Exactly. But it didn't work. She ate that shit. She ate all that shit. I was like, damn. I was like, okay. But I had to leave her with the note. I was like, you can't be fucking doing this, man.
Yeah.
She was like, I know. I was like, fuck, apparently you don't.
Was it a white girl or a black girl?
No, this was a Middle Eastern chick.
Oh, really? Damn.
Oh,
yeah. They are usually like skinny though. Like,
she had some big. Well, I only met over there because I wanted to see those tits. I wanted to see big ass tits, man. But
it must have been bigger then, because she was fat.
No, she was huge, man. She was fucking too big. I was like, dog, what the fuck? I was so pissed. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck did I do to deserve this? I was like, dog, no. No. Thank God it was like a daytime bar, like, when it was maybe like 10 people in that joint, including us.
Yeah,
you are nighttime niggas have been looking like, what the fuck? Yeah, she was bigger than me, dog. I was like, dog, fuck.
She's probably like 2 of you. And you
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Max, you ever had smashed a big girl before?
Yeah, bro. I smashed some obese ass bitch before one time, and the only way I could do it was from the back, and it was like, but it was like that's all you can do.
Nah, bro. Hold on, wait. How big was she though? Was she like?
Bro, she was big.
She was like the
She's
female.
probably at least
like.
She was probably like, no lie, knowing what I know now, as far as like she was probably like high twos.
I was
maybe three. Maybe three. Probably like high twos, low three.
Ooh, like 310.
Like remember like Tugboat and Earthquake?
Yeah, that's like 310, man. That's like 310, man. That's
bro, but you know what? Okay, so
you know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy?
What the fuck?
Her face, bro, was like ridiculously beautiful. Like she had like some like aqua blue eyes, bro. Like they kind of green blue, crazy, and like so like her head game ridiculous. And if I could focus on her, like her sucking me, we were getting places. But then it's just like, all right, now turn around, put the ass, and the ass is just like, you know what I mean? Like she still kind of was like, she was super big, no doubt about it. The middle was still ridiculously big, but the ass was like one of them fat obese asses, but
like wide booties, like one of them wide asses.
Yeah, but it still kind of had a shape to it. It wasn't like all the way just like flat, and like it was cool. And she had big ass titties, but it was just like that. It was like, all right, head while I'm looking at your eyes and you're gagging and shit, and then just turn around and let me finish. And I was fucking with her for probably like, I want to say like a month, right? Just on some like hitting shit. I think I met her on the party line or some shit, you know, like I was on every avenue there was to get bitches. That's what I'm saying. When I hear this, when I hear like a lot of you, like so far people on here have talked about body counts, I'm like, oh yeah, there's something fucked up about me. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that shit don't matter. You know, people's body counts don't matter.
No, it matters. It matters because at a young age, I was just knocking everything out.
It matters if you don't have if you don't have enough bodies. I was gonna say, but I mean,
I think that guys need to be like sexually experienced before they try to like settle down and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, that shit, man.
But well, like part of that experience will make you not want to, because then you know you can't trust bitches. Because in this game, I mean, I done fucked so many bitches.
I know, bro.
Married bitches, great, like anyone outside would say, hey, this is a great woman. She should be someone's wife one day if she's not already. Like those bitches just be the like crazies, like spit in my mouth, do all this crazy shit. And I'm like, yo, like. So I see that all these other sides of girls being that I'm like the side nigga or like I'm over here, I'm on the you know whatever, versus being that, and I'm like, that's crazy, you know. And then I see them walk around with their husbands, just taking pictures, all this stuff. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. You just let me know all over your face, like the other day. You're over here with your husband at the mall with your kids. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. And I'm just like, I can't try. I don't think I could ever trust a female like that, bro. Like maybe I will one day, but. Fuck, that's hard, man.
Bro,
because I also know it only takes about 15 minutes. You don't need long. If you guys are meeting up at one spot, 15-minute quick fuck, and you guys can go your separate ways. It don't take that long.
Yeah, bro.
It's true.
Bro, like when I was working at Subway, bro, I was smashing like 3 or 4 girls that had boyfriends.
Deuce.
Bro, I was niggas like they boyfriends would be like coming up there to get motherfucking like sandwiches and shit. Like, and I've been done like fuck this dude girl earlier that day. Shit like that. I'm like, man, damn, man. I'm like, what up, bro? Like,
what up, bro?
Oh, you're sick.
What up, bro? Like, what kind of bread you want? Oh, you want the ham and cheese? All right, bro, I got you. Like, oh, you want for me to go and get Shauna? Hey, Shauna, like, bro, like, man.
Hey, your boyfriend's here.
Yup, for real. Hey, for real. Yeah, I did it all.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, that's a classic story though. You told me that one stream. That shit was hilarious, dog.
Shit, I can't even remember which one. Shit, there's been so many.
You got caught up in the game, and then those
man,
they were talking about
man.
You. They're like, oh yeah, well Kevin's this. They're like, oh yeah, well he's fucking you. Like, what? He fucked you?
Yeah, I
know. He fucked me.
You fuck Kevin too? Next thing you know, my motherfucking phone ring. I'm like, hello? How the fuck you fucking this bitch? I was like, oh shit. Yeah, man. I got caught up bad.
I also like that one where you were in the shower and fucking old girl was like, she called you. She called you in front of the wife, and you're like, what the fuck?
Oh,
I don't know what she want.
Bro, you know what? I had forgot about that.
She was like,
she said, fucking cheating as usual.
He said, I don't know why she calling me.
I don't know why she calling me. You answer the phone.
She was like, oh my god, and then she was like, call her back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that's fucked, bro. That's fucked.
Good old days.
Yeah,
I was a dog ass nigga, man. That was my ex-wife too, matter of fact. One of the reasons, yeah.
When you served her up the papers, what did she say?
It was kind of we had talked about it, you know what I mean?
Oh, it was neutral.
Yeah, because she was going to go and file for it, but she was kind of like dragging her feet on it.
I want a divorce, but I can't. I just can't deal with this, Kevin. And oh my god.
Yep. And then I was like, man, you know what? Fuck it, yo. I'm gonna just go down there and do it. I had paid the like $150, and we was divorced like 10 days later. Yeah. Yep. Because we didn't have kids. Like if we had kids, they was going to try to make us go through these like classes and shit like that. But since it was just us, like we just did it. Yeah.
I see.
Yep.
Has she reached out or anything?
Yeah, I talk to her every once in a while, maybe like once every 6 months to a year or something like that. All right, go ahead. But yeah,
you fucked her head up, bro. Wow. Like you really fucked her head up, bro.
Yeah, I probably did. I mean, nobody's perfect. You know what I mean? She wasn't the greatest wife either. I mean, but I didn't have to worry about her cheating or no shit like that. That was all me. You know what I mean? Bro, I was fucking her best friend and shit, like, bro. Bro, like, I know. Bro, but I don't know why she decided to leave us at the house by ourselves. Bro.
Wait, so tell me about that. Like
that was her fault, my nigga. Like I don't give a fuck.
Her friend just like what, touch your pee-pee, and she was like, I want you, and you're like,
nah,
yeah,
okay, so everybody was fucking drunk, right? And so my wife had said, I'm about to go to the store, right? And I already had it on my mind, like I was already thinking about fucking her friend and shit, right?
But not fucking her? You weren't thinking about fucking your wife, but you were thinking about fucking her friend.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hold on real quick. Hold on.
This guy's sick, Max.
He's a savage.
Gosh.
I couldn't do all that. That's for damn sure.
It's like fucking. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. You thinking about fucking her, but you're not thinking about fucking your fucking. Damn. Oh man.
All right, my bad. All right, so damn, what the fuck was I saying?
Y'all were drunk and
yeah.
She said she's going to the store.
Yeah. Okay, so she had said that I'm going to the store, right?
Right.
And as soon as she said that, I acted like I was like 10 times more drunker. I was like, just so I could stay there. Like I was like, man, shit, you know what? I'm about to go ahead and lay down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so and then my wife was like, bro, this gonna make me sound bad, man.
Oh
like,
yeah, I gotta hear this.
Like, so then my wife was like, whatever. Yeah, well, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and run to the store real quick, and and Shondalia is gonna be in the living room with the baby because she had a little boy or whatever, right? Maybe like 2 or 3 months ago or whatever.
Oh wow!
So as soon as my wife left,
but
nigga,
baby mom, I'm telling you, real fast, Kev. I'm telling you, man. That's why I fuck baby mamas. You ain't gotta wear no condom. You just fuck the doggone shit out of them. They love it. They love it. They just fucking love it.
But what happened was this though, like because me and her friend, we was kind of like making little like eye contact and shit or whatever, right? Just like off and on, shit, just like that, like whole night and shit, right? So when my ex-wife had went to the store, nigga, I had jumped up out of bed immediately. Like I was like, oh hell yeah, shit, whatever. I'm going back in the living room. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so and then when I get in the living room, I'm just sitting there like talking to her for about like a good like 30 seconds or whatever. So by the grace of God, right, the baby started crying, right? So she had got up to go and check on the baby, and she was like, right, bent over, right? And she was like, right, bent over, right? Bent over, right, checking on the baby. Like, so I just like had walked up behind her, like nigga, and just like slid in there. Like
wow.
Like I had pulled down her pants or whatever, like, and I had just like slid in there. Like, but I had did it smooth though, because I had got up or whatever, right, acting like I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Is the baby all right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I was like behind her, like, so, and then like she didn't like or whatever, stop me and nothing, like so I just started like easing down her like pants and shit. And then after that, nigga, I just went in like
just fucking.
Obviously, she didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
She didn't give a fuck about your wife either.
No, she did, man. You know what, man? Look, shout out to her, man. Shauna Leah. Yeah, man.
I like that name.
Shout out to Shauna Leah, man. You know what I'm saying? She's the real GOAT.
How many times did y'all fuck after that?
Man, we only did it once, but I seen her maybe like a few years after me and my ex had split up, and we used to like text and shit like that, but then nothing really happened after that.
Damn, you texted her. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kev, you're something, man. Kev is a legend in Oklahoma.
Dude, listen, look, when I tell you niggas that I was a dog ass nigga, bro, nigga, but I would be doing like fucked up shit though. Like I'd be fucking with girls like friends and shit. Like so, and then they'd be like, "Man, this nigga ain't shit." Like I was that nigga. Like I was like the grimy fucking like boyfriend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like don't leave your friend around me, bitch, for real. Like don't leave your friend around me. Like for real, she gonna get some dick. Like I was that type of dude. You know?
Wow, I love it. Fuck her friends, man. Fuck her friends, bro.
But
Literally.
the person that I am today, I wouldn't do that because it's too much drama, and you know I'm all about my peace and shit. I don't.
But those girls,
I
bet you they're not friends today. Your ex-wife and that friend, Shauna Leah. I bet you're not.
Nah, I don't think so. At least, nah.
But, she had that mom body.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did.
I love the baby
bro, she was like hella thick too, bro. Like,
oh, right.
Bro, she was hella thick, and she had like glasses with short hair, bro. Shauna Leah was pretty than a motherfucker, man.
Ooh.
Yeah. My homeboy had ended up smashing her though after me.
Nice.
Yeah,
because you told me like, man.
Hell yeah, I told him about it. I was like, boy, that
you won't believe what happened.
Boy.
You won't believe what happened. He was like, what? Nigga, what? Damn.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, let me get up in that joint. Damn. Yeah, those baby mamas, man. Those baby mamas. There's always a chick from high school ended up getting pregnant who had to go somewhere during summer.
Bro, all the girls that I had went to high school with that was just like super pretty back then, it was like ugly as fuck now. Like they either got like 4 kids by like 4 different dudes, and they're all fucked up. Like I can't think of one that's like, well, hold on, I'll take that back. I can't think of one. But the majority of them are just all fucked up.
I was kind of surprised to see some of my high school friends, like the ones who got married early on, they ended up divorcing very early. I was very surprised by that take.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck you? I was like, damn, what the fuck you do that for? Shit. Oh man. All right, like whatever. Shit. Whatever. Let me hit it. Let me see what you're doing. Let me see what you about. I like what Deuce said. Deuce said, so you raped.
Who you talking about, me?
Yeah,
No,
dude.
no, nigga, do not put that on me, nigga. Hell no. Nah, hey, but you know what though? She had every opportunity to actually stop me. Like or whatever, like how when you like make a move and you're kind of like waiting to see if she gonna be like, no, don't do that or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like so I had did that.
It usually doesn't apply to just sticking your dick in a bitch. He's like grabbing her ass, trying to give her a kiss, you know?
Nah, hell no.
That's just like, hello.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
now
gosh.
that's rape, nigga. If
That
you
is
just
rape.
go straight for the ass,
Rape.
like
that is so rape.
like you just go straight for ass, like oh man, this ass fat, this motherfucker. Oh my god. Sorry, fuck around and start over right licking on a bitch neck and shit. Like this your first move? This your first move? Damn.
Is this cool?
Nigga just tongue out. Nigga, like what the fuck?
Just put that dick up in her. That's what you did. Nice.
Oh yeah.
She had a fat ass, I bet.
Hell yes, she did.
Oh.
Bro, but
yeah, that's another thing. So like, what you guys just pumped out in front of the kids, in front of that one kid?
Well, yeah.
Nice. Because you're sick.
That sound bad as fuck, bro. You know what? I need to be careful what the fuck I say on this damn internet, bro.
Yeah, man.
You guys are sick.
like for real.
Yes.
But
It's
the baby
right,
was, but the baby was only like 2 months old and shit. Like,
Especially
don't get me wrong,
reducing the
you know what I'm
conversation.
saying? Everybody done it. You know what I mean? Like whenever the baby is like real small and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did what?
It's like having sex with your dogs out and shit.
Just like fucked in front of the kids, like when they like babies. and shit.
Nah, I never did that shit, bro.
Never?
No, because I know them kids be turning out weird when you do that shit, bro.
No, but I'm talking about like infants, like when they're like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, nah,
never.
I can't fuck when there's like animals in the room, and shit too, and the dogs there, the cats in there. Like, man, get the motherfuckers out the room. I'm butt ass naked, my asshole exposed and shit.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I always kick my dogs out when I got a lady friend over. I'm like, get these fucking dogs out of here, man.
Like I wouldn't do that now though because of my kids now. Like they're like 4 and 5. Like so they're gonna be like, yo, what the hell is
they're
going
way
on?
older. Yeah,
like, they're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is
okay.
going
So what's
on?
your cutoff?
Shit, like, man, you know
6
what?
months.
I don't
6
even
months.
want to have this conversation, bro. Like for real. Because once you start talking about like sex and kids, the shit just start getting fucked up and weird, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, nah, I'm
you, no one else.
Nah, bro, I just don't want nobody
Is this a trigger for you?
Nah, hell no. I just don't want nobody to be thinking some weird shit or some shit. Like hell no.
Okay. Kids like, I really stopped last year. Oh my God, man.
How are you at? You still there, Kyle?
That nigga's
gonna get raped. She's gonna get raped.
What card is he talking about? The one in Tulsa. Kev?
Oh, it's the Troy Isley.
So when is that? March?
I forgot when he said it was. I don't know where the fuck Kyle's at. You know, motherfuckers always done, man. Done early.
Dangling.
Probably getting his damn hump on right now. Or sleep.
He says she gonna get raped.
It is the Troy Isley card. Is what it is.
But who's headlining that?
Yeah,
I have no idea. I'm only going just because it's here in Oklahoma and Cal's was coming out here. But I have no idea.
Is that Choctaw?
No, it's in Tulsa.
Right.
Yeah.
What casino is that there? I keep thinking to myself.
I can't remember.
But it's not even a casino. I think it's gonna be in the arena. I remember when they did that that Cecilia Brickhouse fight outside in downtown Tulsa. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Wasn't
What
that?
this nigga say? Big 0581. This nigga is a axo.
Yeah, something like that.
The fuck does that mean?
I don't know, man. AIXK. Yeah, I think it's an asshole. That's what he meant to put.
Probably.
It's all good. Smash them baby mamas. Smash them hoes, man. They all hoes.
The majority of them are.
Yeah. Just smash the hoes, man. They don't know what
Kyle,
they want.
fuck you out, Kyle. Fucking Kyle. Fuck ass Kyle. Kyle and Coop went to sleep together. Cuddled up and shit. They both go to sleep at the same time.
Oh yeah, him and Coop.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all niggas doing over there? That's funny.
She probably was scared, homie. Shut up, Deuce. Oh my gosh.
Oh, what did you say? Oh,
Probably scared. That's why
Fuck
she
outta here,
was because Kevin's a big ass motherfucker. He's like, yeah, she never talked to me again after that or anything, but you know, it was still fun. For you.
I can't stop laughing. Oh my gosh.
Nah, that's pretty funny though. Y'all,
It's consensual. No, first off, no, it's consensual. It's consensual.
Y'all niggas
No,
are
it's
tripping.
consensual.
Hell no.
It's consensual.
This is a fool.
There was a lot of what's that? What's that?
Slide up on someone.
Slide
up on someone and pulling their pants down ain't cool, homie. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Deuce, I know you're laughing. Deuce, I know you're laughing.
This is
Oh,
crazy.
Oh man. I read that. I read that and in my head. I heard his voice saying that shit. Man.
Yes, man. Yes, I know. No. The funniest one was, so you raped her.
You raped her.
What? Because I thought back to that story. He was like, I just, slid up inside that bitch. I was like, what?
Yeah, bro. Good old days.
I had a similar experience.
Hey, but this was before the yes means yes laws. It was still the no means no, so that's a gray area.
Yeah.
They changed the laws of yes means yes. Now women actually have to say yes. It's just not that they don't have to say no.
Jerk these hoes off.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I got consent during the process because she kept going.
Hey, man, she wasn't saying stop. She was not saying stop. These hoes are
She'd say, Kev, what are you doing?
These hoes are trying to get one off, man. Let them. Shit.
Let them.
But
you said you kept fucking her more after that? Like,
nah, he left that one alone.
Nah,
one and done?
I did. Yeah, it was a one and done. But we did talk and stuff a lot after that. Like, we had talked about it again, but nothing really had came of it. I think that I went to jail was what it was, and then after that we just had lost contact. Yeah.
I'll never forget this one time. Like, I just moved. Like, what was it? Yeah, it was my sophomore year in college, and I just moved in my first, like, because after you're coming out of the dorms and shit, so I had my first spot. This is Del Playa, right here in Isla Vista, Goleta. And I'll never forget this, man. Like, summertime, where me and my best boys were, like, meeting all these hoes and shit, doing our thing or whatever. I had this white chick in my room, whatever, fucking on her and doing my thing. And then the next morning, right, I get, we ran it one more time. And then actually, we just chilled and we just fucked for like literally like a full 24 hours. I'll never forget this shit. Bro, she walks out, right? She does the whole walk of shame or whatever. And then all of a sudden, like, I hear like a scream. Like, ah! And like me and like and my roommates upstairs, like those two run downstairs. And then I run out of my room because my room's on the bottom floor right next to the kitchen. And you have to walk across the kitchen and living room to get to my room. vice versa. I remember like I run out and we're all like, what's up? And he's like, dude, he's like, you just fucked my girlfriend? I was like, what? I was like, say what now again? He was like, yeah, man. He's like, that's my ex-girlfriend or whatever. I was like, oh shit. I was like, I didn't know that. She didn't say anything. But this is in front of like all of my roommates and shit, man. And we're all just like, everyone's just kind of like looking at me and laughing. And then I'm kind of like shocked, except the guy who's like pissed, which is Dan. Dan was all like, what the fuck, man? I was like, well, dude, I didn't know that's your woman.
That's hilarious.
It was his current girl or his ex girl?
I think, let's just say current girl, because I still think like he was pretty heated. He was pretty heated. He was mad.
How'd you meet her?
We met at my boy's house because her and her roommates lived across the street from him. And I remember, they had a balcony and we were like, hey man, let's go over there and get those hoes over there. And that's what we did. Went over there and got those hoes, brought them inside, started fucking on them. And then I brought her to my house. And like I said, I woke up the next day, did my thing, kicked her out. And then my brother's like, he's like, man, you fucked my girlfriend. I was like, what? I was like, that's my bad, dog. I didn't know. And yeah, we probably fucked a few more times after that, but like I couldn't. Yeah, she was something else. Because that chick was kind of going all out for me, man. I remember it was around my birthday time too, and this chick like, because I guess her roommate was fucking my other friend, right? So they were all trying to hang out and whatnot, and things like that. And I remember she went all out for my birthday, man. Got me presents, had a surprise. And like I remember I kind of like stood her up and shit because I was like, I'm kind of done with you, ho. Like I ain't trying to fuck with you like that. And I remember when I came home and shit, I had all this shit for me. I was like, dog. I was like, this hoe is crazy. And I'm pretty sure I kind of stopped fucking with her because like I didn't want to. I didn't want to make my roommate feel bad, man. That would have been fucked up. I was fucking on his hoe and shit. Fuck. I didn't know, man. I really didn't know. She didn't say shit. She said shit after, but she didn't say shit before.
Oh wait, Steph. So was that her boyfriend that had screamed like that? That was like, was that him?
Yeah, that was him. That was my roommate. He screamed.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I was like, what? He was like, you fucked my girl, man. I was like, dog, what? I just kept saying what. I was like, I didn't know. I was like, my bad. She didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Anyone know why, Kev?
Why?
And I think he was putting hands on her. That's what I think.
So that made her cheat. Is that what?
So you put?
I don't know that part, but like
I put dick in her, dog. I saw you hit her last week.
Man, at least you didn't just sneak it from behind the bitch and just.
Oh, fuck you. I asked, could I smash her out? And she sucked the nigga up, man. Oh man, ate that shit up. That was awesome. I'll never forget that. I never forget the best head sessions. Never. Those always get me.
Yeah, me either, because I don't be nothing from head really like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So if a girl can make that happen, I'm just like, all right, you're in the Hall of Fame already based on that by itself.
What does that mouth do? I'm always wondering. See that cute face. Like, oh man, what's that mouth do? Damn. Oh, listen to
these times. You still belong in jail.
Oh man.
What did he say?
He said, you still belong in jail.
Hell no. Fuck you.
Yeah, jail is fucked up, man.
Yeah, jail is a very fucked up place.
It's fucked up. The last time I was in that shit, man, this dude was coming down off meth. was fucking. It was bad, man. He was fucking wiping his ass with like newspaper and shit. Fucking being an idiot. We had to like change holding cells like 3 times because of him, because he was just fucking being a fool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was a lot of women, man. I thought that was making me depressed. I was like, fuck, I keep seeing women pass by this glass. I was like, fuck this. I was like, man, y'all lock me up. I was like, fuck this. Ain't nothing comfortable too in jail. What's up with that? That's so weird to me.
Well, it's supposed to be uncomfortable.
Even the walls, the seating, the everything is so uncomfortable. Like you can't get comfortable ever. I fucking hated that. I was like, I was like, what is this? I was like, I don't belong here. Oh, I hated that. Ugh. Like, you know, you sitting there, you're just trying to go to sleep, you know, and just nap it out. That shit. And the cops come, open up that door every fucking 10, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. And got them keys clanking and shit. Brown! Brown! Even the cops looked at me and was like, man, what are you doing in here, man? Oh, you don't belong in here. I was like, I know. Help me. Help me get out.
It's crazy.
Even the ways how they be, how should I say, like the entrance and exit in jailhouses, they're always fucking weird too. It's all it makes it seem like a trick. It's like, oh, you're almost out. Nah, you're not out. All those white walls, some cases black walls.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I'm about to take my ass to bed, bro.
Yeah, it's like 4 a.m. where you're at.
Yes, 3:38. Yep. All right, bro.
All right, be cool, man. Get some rest.
Yep.
Kyle, where you at, man? Shut her down. Yeah, that shit was funny, folks. That shit was funny. Kev's got the best stories. He really, really does. I'm sitting here at work. I kind of got some dog stories, man, but I don't know if I really want to be sharing that shit on the internet with y'all. Nothing like that. Fucking Kyle? Let's see here. There you are. Let's see what the chat says. Somebody in the chat ask a question. Let's see if I do my best to answer it. Usually I always got something to say, but kind of dumbfounded right now. Try to keep y'all entertained until Cal comes back. Oh man, this dude don't put me front and center. Fucking Cal. Any questions, chat? Any concerns, suggestions, compliments? Some criticism? Your favorite boxers, male or female? Speaking of, man, yeah, man, we got Tank this weekend, this coming weekend. I'm pretty excited to see him. You know, all that stuff last week was, frankly, too rough for me, man. I don't really. I know we've been talking about a lot of odd stuff tonight, but fuck, man, I don't. That's us, you know. I don't want to be talking about other folks when I don't know that's what's going on in their life. So I didn't really have too many comments to say about all that Tank stuff last week. Yet that it was just sad, and you know, he's definitely in my prayers then and now. But excited to see him. I think he's gonna beat Hector Garcia in 6 rounds or less. Not because I don't think Hector is at all any good or can't put up a challenge or anything like that. I just think that he's running into a guy who is wanting to prove that he's levels above. So I think Tank will take care of business. I'm expecting a really good performance from Boots as well. I don't know too much about the guy who he's fighting, but he should go ahead and get the job done. For me, you know, this early in the game, as far as where Boots goes, and also late in the game, you know, for me, I'm just like, man, well, you know, when he steps up and fights competition, you know, that's it for me, because he passes my eye test. I think he's the goods. I think he's next. I think he's the next best welterweight. And I also think he's third. I'm not going to say he can beat Spence or Crawford. In fact, I don't think he can beat those guys. He may have higher chances of beating Crawford, but I'm not the biggest Crawford guy. But just still, like, man, those guys are still levels above you, man. They're still levels to that. But nonetheless, expecting a big performance out of him. He'll probably knock out his competition. I also think Demetrius Andre, man, needs to put on a really good performance. I think he's due for one. He hasn't really looked that good. I think he's looked good maybe like 1 out of his last 3 good fights. Like, I thought his hometown meal was good when we cooked that dude back in New Hampshire, what seems like already 15, 16 months ago. I thought that was nice. But I'm expecting, you know, he's fighting Nicholson. I think Damon Nicholson is his name. He's fighting that guy. They say he's good. Excuse me. But I'm expecting a big performance out of him. Why? Because, you know, he's being showcased on Showtime. Not his first time on Showtime, but, you know, he's on a card with other high-profile names, American names. But expecting a good performance out of him. Who else on that? Rashidi Ellis, of course. I've only seen Rashidi fight maybe 2 times, man. Maybe 2 times. Shit, it's been a long time. I'm more familiar with his brother Ronald Ellis than him. So I'm just kind of interested to see like what I'm gonna get from Speedy Rashidi, as they say. Looking to see what I can get in. Hopefully he puts on a show too. But just looking to what I can learn from him, really, because it feels like it's been so long since I've seen him fight. I don't know why you dumbass signed Golden Boy. Because they don't do shit. They don't pay nobody. They don't have big fights. They don't showcase anything, man. But a bunch of Mexicans. Nothing wrong with that, but they just don't be doing too much of anything. I know Brandon Lee's on that card. A lot of people think he's food. He'll be on the YouTube telecast, not the television telecast, that is. But you know, I like what I saw from him last time. You know, he got punked. He hit the canvas, but he got up and beat that dude's butt. He did what he was supposed to do. So I will be paying attention to see how he responds to that. I definitely think it affected him. I definitely was that Vegas Vic. I think it for sure that would affect anybody. Just me personally, brother. Just praying for him, man, and hoping our Father in heaven will replace his weary with wisdom, because that's what it's gonna take. That's a tough situation, man. And frankly, relationships are hard, but I'm hoping he gets through that. And as far as Hector goes, I think Hector's a great fighter, man. I think, you know, he's a champion who's coming up in weight, and I've seen, you know, what he did his last 2 or 3 fights, nothing short of phenomenal. So I think he's a good fight. I just think Tank is just that much better than him, man. And it's probably, I mean, I know I said 6 rounds, but it's probably not going to go the way I think it's going to go. I think Tank, you know, Tank might, you know, he might go in there and try to actually show us something. Not that I'm not familiar with him, because I think Tank is the man. I think he's the ish. I think he's more than advertised, man. He really is a Tank and the real deal, and should be, as far as fighting goes, regarded very high, like in everyone's mind. But you know, everyone, you know, we all got different fighters that we like and whatnot. But yeah, I don't think he's taking Hector lightly. You know, he may say other things, but you know, his boxing will do the talking. But you know, good fight. I just think with this added stress, man, if Tank is smart enough, he may channel this. In fact, that's what he'll have to do. He'll have to channel this in, and man, it might just really lit up, you know, more gas to the fire that was already on fire, man. And then another thing I'm paying attention to, not that it really matters, but you know, Mayweather Promotions has nothing to do with this. This is all GTD Promotions, of course, in accordance with GTB. Excuse me. And we'll see how it does. They're in a 20,000, you know, seated arena, so I'm sure the whole bottom half will be full. It should be a good night of boxing, man. It should be a really good night of boxing. I'm looking forward to FA as well, Ojagba, when he faces off with Stephen Shaw. Shout out to Stephen. I know that Stephen Shaw spars a lot with Deontay Wilder and has been doing for years. So rooting for him. You know, I'm also rooting for FA too. You know, if anything, man, FA, you know, he's finally fighting, not finally, but, you know, he's fighting someone with skill and someone who could very well beat him. So this is a good challenge, man. This is even a better fight than what he was supposed to be fighting. So that's a good fight coming up too. Also, Ray Vargas and O'Shaquie Foster. I can't wait for that one too. That's also for the WBC 130 crown. I'm a little biased in that fight. I like Ray Vargas a lot. I like his trainer, Nacho Bernstein, who's had a lot of great champions in the past and is a very blessed student of the game. So I will be rooting Ray in that fight. No doubt. That's a good one. I wasn't going to go to the Charlo fight. I was going to go to that versus Tim Tszyu. I had some family who were going to meet me out in Vegas, and we were going to go from there. But that is no more. That's too bad. But get well, Charlo. Can't wait to see you. I'll be there to support you when you do defend that undisputed crown. Next up would be Caleb and David. I think that's the next big fight that's really on my radar that I want to attend and I want to see for myself. Big David Benavidez fan. I like David, man. I like David. David, you know, a lot has been asked of him, you know, and when you're young and thrust in the limelight, some of us, or if not all of us, don't handle it that well. And I think that's what David Benavidez had to go through. He was thrust in there at a very young age when he just, you know, was wet behind the ears still. He didn't know what the heck was going on. So, but I like how he's responded to, and he was a victim of the COVID bubble. You know, that's why I think he felt weight at that point. But since really shortly before then, or since when he beat the other Durrell, his brother, on that card in Dallas, he's been on a tear. And I know he doesn't have the names to show it because people kept dropping out of fights and whatnot. And he's been calling people out, man, for at least a year, maybe two. One name in particular, which is Canelo, but we shall see. But David is the real deal, man. David's got a tank to be such a big man with fast hands. I like Caleb Plant too, man. I've always kind of liked Caleb. Like, I ain't got too many bad things to say about him, really. I remember the first time I saw him, it had to have been 5-6 years ago, and I saw him on the panel. No, I saw him fight like 5-6 years ago, and then when he, of course, beat Jose Uzcategui and won the belt, I was taken aback. And then I saw him on like the telecast where, you know, how they do like it was like one of those opening shows where they have all the boxers on one kind of press row and you can ask questions. And Caleb was very quiet guy, very, very quiet guy. So I was like, man, I kind of like this dude. You know, you got this white dude amongst the brothers and the Latinos and everybody else. You know, it's hard to stick out. Even though we notice your fucking white ass. But yeah, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. I'm hearing March. I was hearing April 1st, but I'm hearing March for that fight. And then, of course, Tank Ryan. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. How many people we got left in this joint? I'm not saying I don't care about that fight. I just, you know, I'm happy Tank is finally fighting, like, you know, one of four of those kings that we like to talk about so much. But I don't think Ryan Garcia is like amongst the elite. That's why I kind of throw shade on that fight. I'm like, dog, like this dude has done nothing in boxing but the complete opposite, which is like walk away from a lot of stuff. So I'm not crazy about it. You know, but I will support it, and frankly, you know, I'm happy in the sense that, you know, it's two young guys fighting. But other than that, man, like Tank will fucking wipe the floor with this dude. Like that's another fight that won't go long. I could be wrong, but I don't see that fight going long. And it's no, in my most humble opinion, like that's no disrespect to Ryan. Like I think Ryan's an excellent fighter. Why? He's an American. He's been fighting the best styles his whole life, and has already beat some of these guys in the amateurs. So I know old boy's no punk, but just you know, when you're in professional ranks, it's a different story. It's a different intensity, and frankly, a whole different vibe, man. Because it's get, eat, or eaten out here. Like no one gives a fuck about you. It's that cutthroat, and it's whomever you're signed with, almost up to them who if they push you or not. So kudos to Ryan and what he's been through and what he has accomplished and what he has or what he is trying to accomplish. I just think going into a fight with Gervonta Davis is just like it's almost suicide. So kudos to him for getting it off. Him and Tank, of course, but nothing new. I mean, people, if they want to fight, if two guys want to fight, they'll fight. They'll make the fight happen. So there ain't nothing new there. But moral of the story there is that I don't think he's amongst the top echelon, even at 135. I don't think you're the top. So you could, like, he's, yeah, well, yeah, whatever, man. He's outside of top 5 looking on in. But can't wait for that too. And I can't wait to see Big Fish back in the ring too. I saw a tweet that he said April. He also said that on the last time I saw him in the public eye, as far as people chasing with interviews and then, being interviewed on that Frank Martin card. In a weird way, I kind of hope it's Crawford. But I still don't think we don't get that fight either, unfortunately. I don't think Crawford wants to fight him. I really don't. I really don't. I always say this whenever I bring up that super fight. Crawford, he hasn't even said that he would or wants to fight Errol. He has not said that once. He says everything else except I want to, I can't wait, yada, yada, yada. He hasn't even said anything like that. All last year, when they put that camera in Spence's face, Spence said, yes, 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 yes. I want the fight. We need the fight. It's going to happen. My people's working on it. I'm working on it. It's going to happen this year. Confidence. I never got that from Crawford. To this day, he has not said he's going to fight that man. So, like, whatever. Much love to the channel too, brother. Much love to the channel, man. Be safe out there. Yeah, it could be Keith. It could be Keith. I'm not mad at that. Kind of, I don't know, man. Spence, two things. He's in a tight pickle right now. And then secondly, I mean, I think Spence going to surprise this man with whomever he fights. It'll be a surprise. I remember when he signed to fight Manny Pacquiao. Of course, that didn't happen with the injury and all, but no one saw that coming. No one saw that fight just boom came out of nowhere. So I think he's gonna surprise us. If I were advising him, I would tell him to go ahead and go to 154. You're the big fish from here on out, and whomever you fight, it's gonna be a big fight. It's a good fight. So I'm not really worried on that front. I wish it to be Crawford, but I just don't think Crawford feels the same way. His wording and actions say other things to me. Yeah, me too, man. Good fights. There's a lot of sucky politics sometimes, but lately, probably over the course of since starting with last fall, man, I've kind of just, just embrace it and just worry about the things that I like about boxing, because there's a lot that I don't like about it. But boxing surprises you all the time, man, all the time. Like everyone keeps making like a big deal out of 140 pounds. Sorry, that's my got this torch. But ain't no money at 140. Like what the fuck? Ain't no money there. Like, hold on. Yeah. My bad. Fucking let's see. I said this earlier too. Like, I do want to see like Virgil and of course Boots like take over, if not fight each other. That'd be great. For 1 second again here, while I blaze. Yup. What y'all think about Gary Antoine Russell? Vic, if you're still there, what you think about Gary Antoine Russell? I like Antoine a lot. I like Kenny Sims Jr. a lot too, man. That's a guy who doesn't get the shine, but he spars a lot of people, and he's only got one loss on his shit. About 23, 24 wins, some shit like that, maybe more. But a very, very solid boxer, man. Solid boxer. But yeah, Vegas, what you think about Antoine? Ready for who, though? Because, you know, at 357, you know, you know, Regis, yeah. Like right now, like I would say top dogs are still almost the same. Just Jose just recently punked out, but it's still about the same. Like top dogs, you know, it's Regis, of course, Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez. Outside looking in, I would say Antoine, Devin Haney when he moves up. What am I blanking out? Sergey Lipinets, is he still at 140? Yeah. He's a savvy vet, but he's still outside looking in. Like, Regis would beat him. I was talking about this earlier, and I can't think of the names all of a sudden. There's a lot of names, but A, there's no money, there's no clout in that division. But I think Antoine do some work, man. Do some damage, man. I really want to see. Yeah, I would like to see Antoine versus Regis. I would like to see Antoine versus Tank, actually. Like, that's a hell of a fight, man. That's a hell, yeah. That's a good fight, man. That's a really good fight. It's a really, really good fight. I want to see Tank against a lot of people, actually, because like it just at some, Tank is, he really like that, man. Tank is so dang good, man. He can, and I think he recently discovered this too. Not recently, but like maybe in the last like 4 years. Like Tank can fight up, like he's adaptable, and then of course meaning his style to me is like really adaptable. But he's got his strengths, like what he's really good at and what he's looking to do and what he's looking to capitalize on, because he's good at really download information, man. And then of course he's got every tool in the bag, man. Like the dude can come forward, he can go backward, he can box. Of course, he's got insanely amounts of power in both hands. The sky is the limit with him, man. I was listening to, I think that was my boy Pac-Man Ted. They were talking about him earlier, and I heard the names of Cunningham was coaching him for a couple fights. He did look more sharpshooter in those fights than now that I think about it. But Tank really like that, man. I got him beating everybody. Everybody. He clips everybody except Big Fish and Boots. I think he beats everybody. Everybody right now. He'll beat them all. He'll beat them all. He'll beat them all. Straight up. Proudly take the win-loss draw with him. Let's see what you said. Nah. T.O. Nah. 357. Nah. Look, I'd be. My bad. I'd be lying to you if I said T.O. doesn't have natural skill. Like, he's a natural born boxer for sure. His daddy did the right thing and pushed him towards this because he can fight, but just I feel like with T.O., man, I've never been like the biggest T.O. fan. I really haven't. But like I said, I want to give him his props. He can fight. He's got natural ability, but I feel like he's regressed. Like he doesn't. He really doesn't even box that well. Like he just really relies on his power. Kind of like he's just like a more like. Fuck, I was just about to compare him to Rolly, but I don't want to do him dirty like that. I don't want to do him dirty like that because Rolly sucks. He just, like, I remember, like, that Sando Martin fight, man. Like, first off, I like the fight. Now I'm going to put my T.O. fan cap on. I like the fight for him so he can see a style like that and learn like that and go from there. I knew it was going to be a really tough fight, and they also, in my opinion, robbed Martin, that is. But he didn't look good in that fight. But then even with the Pedro Campa guy, like that was a terrible, terrible fight for me, man. Like, man, like just as I suspected, like in the Loma fight, like T.O. can't go backwards. He can't fight going backwards. He doesn't jab. He doesn't even set up his amazing power. He doesn't even set that up. I've seen him literally leave the ground with both feet just to throw like Superman shit, and he like doesn't even set it up. He's just like, it's weird with him, man. And his inside game, terrible. And if you feel like he can't get there, he's just holding you now. He's just holding you. But you know, he's another one who his dad, whatever with his dad. I don't even want to say that. Just like he beat Loma, he became a champion, and now he's regarded as like, you know, one of the top guys. You know, but he can't beat any of the top guys. Like I bet money that Devin Haney would knock him out. Devin Haney, third time I'm going to say it, would knock T.O. out for sure. Whether it's at 135 or 140, whatever, would knock him out. Because T.O., man, he's not fighting well. He's not even using his talents. That's why I've never been a big high on him. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I like guys who can jab and close distance. That lets me know you are using your jab. Excuse me. So, you know, whether you're using your jab to get into situations or using your jab to get out of situations, offense and defense. And yeah, again, closing that distance. I like fighters like that. Good stuff. It really gets interesting because, you know, if a guy's not really known for having good power, you know, just regular old power, then his boxing skills really do have to be off the charts. Like you gotta have, and that's just like good pedigree, good body language in there, your ring generalship, pretty much, your boxing intellect. Yeah, look, I like Shakur a lot too, man. I really do. I wasn't too high on him. Like when he was with Andre Ward, I was like, yeah, you know, yeah, I'm cool. Like I support him, no doubt. But he's got almost like a mythical style too. Like his style's really, first off, you can't prepare for his style, which is hard. It must be really hard in sparring for guys like that. Because he's got an insanely wicked style too. But at the same time, it's almost deception because he's got that Canelo thing going, where his upper body is just all over the place. And like he's also able to throw hands when his body's like in that place. That's what makes him so dangerous. But you know, when I'm talking about these guys here, if you guys in the chat that are listening to me, if you still are, I'm comparing these guys to the best guys. You know, so when I'm talking T.O., I'm talking Devin Haney. I'm talking Tank, talking Shakur. Like, I compare those guys. I'm not talking about all these other guys or guys who are below them. Like, talking about them. So I do have high remarks for them or criticisms. But no beef. Nothing personal. Is that Shakur? Yeah. So, but, you know, on that note, yeah, like I think Tank would beat him. I think Devin Haney would beat him too, or you know, he would have to dig really, really deep with Dev, because Dev is like, yeah. Let me talk about him for a moment. First off, like I have a lot of admiration and just, you know, just love where Dev is at as far as a boxer goes. Like, man, this dude, I don't think a lot of us really realize it, but like Dev has like skipped levels, man. He has skipped so many levels, man. He skipped so many levels. I think he don't have to get his punch combinations gonna have to be better, and I think that's just gonna like come with like better coaching. Again, no beef with his pops and shit like that. Like his dad has made him into what he is today, man, and they're a good team, you know. So, but also too, you know, since most of us have watched him grow up in the boxing gym, like he's been around some amazing talents, you know, i.e. the Mayweather Club. So he's experienced all that. He's soaked all that in. That's all he knows. That's why he's so dang good. And he's just got the game figured out, man. Like from the 10-second clock to how they judge to like what do you need to do. His ring generalship is just 100, man. Imagine when he gets with top-notch coaching. Not saying he is, but like imagine him with like Derek James, like a mind of that, who can like, you know, those type of coaching powers with his abilities to know what to do in the ring, like it'd be unstoppable. So but anywho, I was talking about how he was linking up with Shakur. Like that's a tough one because like Shakur is more talented than him, like naturally, but like Dev is all equally as naturally talented too because he can just do it, but he's a little more athletic as far as like his leg work goes. Like he moves a lot more. So I think Dev would know what to do when he's fighting a guy like that, like Shakur. That's why I do edge Devin. Nowadays. Some days I wake up and I'm like, Shakur might just fucking beat him. But like at the same time, when you think about it, man, like Dev could do it too, man. And Dev's huge, man. That's probably like, what is he? Like 5'9"? Yeah. Yeah, he's probably like a real 5'9". Yeah, a big kid with long arms. So, and like think about it, like Dev, like, yeah, like you'll throw a punch to Dev, right? And if you know, because he's going to get there first because he's got quick hands. If he doesn't, he'll still get one off and then grab and hold you and cause the ref to come break shit up. It's little details like that. So, yeah, man, Dev knows what to do, man. Dev knows what to do. Shout out to him. And I also want to touch on the clout chasing stuff, man. Look. That's another thing that I've like come to peace with boxing, and I'm able to just like call it for what it is, man. Sometimes I get it wrong, and like that's cool. That's fine. Like I like learning like that. Put it that way. But man, most of these guys are clout chasing, man. Somebody's got all the clout, so they're gonna keep, you know, nudging and budging on that, or at least try to match it. But better yet, just call for something you really aren't in position to get, or you know you're not going to get, or it's just, yeah, man, you clout chase. So just want to throw that disclaimer out there. They all do it. They all, except some guys. Some guys like straight up don't have to, man, because they really walk the walk and talk the talk. Can't help but think about Big Fish when I think about big time boxing like that, man. Yeah. 357, you talking about Shakur's footwork or Devin's footwork? When you say you like his footwork, I assume you must be talking about Shakur. They all, you know, have footwork. First off, everyone does. Even the C plus C minus guys, they all have footwork. It just whatever style that they're using it in, the styles is what makes the matchups. That's what it is. Style makes fights. So like, you know, like you think about that. Like think about like when I was just talking about Devin and Shakur. So like oh Devin, yeah. Like Devin's like his footwork is just different. He uses his footwork so much more than how what Shakur does. Because I used that word deception earlier, not by diss, like just like no man, like his footwork would just walk up to people and just be there, and they'll just be throwing shit and they'll just be missing, but like he's not really doing much but just walking you down or keeping a good distance control with you. That's the type of range ownership and that styling that Shakur brings. Devin is moving and pot shotting and throwing in, like in my favor, like low combinations. He's just really long, quicker, and know when to do it. So to his advantage. So yeah. Shakur's sure, but he's a handful, man. He's a handful. I can't wait till Devin gets to 140 because I want to see if T-Ho will fight him then. Yeah, I've been on that. And tougher fights. Like I would like to see Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis. That's a really good fight. It's a really good fight. I want to see Devin Haney versus Gary Antoine too. I want to see that too. There's no reason. You can't give me one reason why they shouldn't fight or couldn't fight. Make that shit happen. Shit like that, man. Definitely want to see both Charlos too, especially Jamal, but especially Jamal, man, because Jamal hasn't fought in over a year. So whenever he gets his shit together with family and just what it is that he's doing, I want to see him because David Morrell looked really good in his last fight. That reminded me of Charlo because that's how Charlo fights with that Ronnie Shields teachings and coaching. So I want to see Jamal, Charlo. I want to see that. I want to see him. And then of course Jamel. I think man. Jamel should be everyone's favorite fighter. It's too bad that he trains with Big Fish because that's everyone's favorite fighter, Big Fish. But also more to that, Jamel should be number one, man, in the pound for pound. If I ever had a list, he would be my pound for pound number one pound for pound fighter. Like I think he has done all that we asked for in the pound for pound stuff. He truly has. One second here. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. He cleaned out. Yeah, man. He cleaned out middleweights, man, because he fought some guys. Talking about Jamel now, he fought some guys that fought like Triple G and Lara and so on, man. And then J Rock and then Lubin and then guys like that. Rosario, Tony Harrison, of course, and then of course Castano. Like man, but like he's been doing it his whole career. True killer, man. True killer. And yeah, man. Yeah, he's a big middleweight. So Good for Jamel. Who else do I want to see? And then yeah, I do want to see the Devin Haney Lomachenko matchup, which is not too bad. Imagine if Tank would have fought Lomachenko like back in like 2018, 2017, when that was, bro. There wouldn't. I mean, I don't want to say there wouldn't be this legend, but like, fuck. Yeah. I was reading comments. Yeah, man. Fucking. He would have got knocked out. That was fucking. He would have got knocked out. He would have got knocked out. Talking about Loma and Tank. Tank would have fucking knocked his ass out. I want to see Cool Boy Steph fight too. Steph and Fulton, I want to see him fight. I know my boy Inoue just got here. He moved up and about going on already a month ago, maybe like 3 weeks ago now. He petitioned to fight for the belt, one of the belts that Cool Boy has. So, you know, you can look at that a few different ways. One way, one school of thought, you could think like, okay, so it looked like Naoya is putting pressure on Cool Boy, and Cool Boy's got to answer that. That's the question now, because he's already got a fight lined up with Figueroa, the rematch, but at 26 for a belt. That's for a belt. Not like for the belt, but like there's some stipulations there. There's some implications there. More on that later. But so yeah, there's one way. Or I've continually said, every time those names get brought up, I'm just like, for me, man, Naoya's got to get away from Top Rank, man. He might have signed one of those shitty ass Top Rank deals where they just got him locked in so they can get the credit for showcasing him. But I think the last 2 times that was ESPN, but I would say 1 out of those 3. No, like, okay, maybe I'm throwing too much shade. I was gonna say 2 out of 4, but the 1 out of 3 times I think I watched him fight recently that wasn't on ESPN. It might have been 2, but I know for sure 1. So, I don't know. I don't know if that fight happens. We'll find, imagine if that fight went to purse bid. We'll find out how much money Top Rank puts up, but also too what would the PBC put up for Steph Fulton. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. I wonder if Bivol and Arthur Beterbiev can get it going for Undisputed for 175. I wonder about that. In fact, I've been thinking about that fight. I've been trying to play that fight out in my head because what I've seen from Bivol last year, man, he's again, man, the style that he uses he's mastered it. He's mastered it because he really showed me something in that Ramirez fight. I walked away from that fight, like feeling a lot. Where definitely more of my confidence and just that I think Bivol really liked that. Like he's a really smart boxer within his style. And then also I walked away. I was like, man, Gilberto just is ass. Like he's not good. He's not good. He's not good. Like I also felt that way too. But more confidence in just Bivol was just a master of his craft because he you know, did a little Decepticon too, where fucking he keeps the fight in the middle of the ring, and then when it gets dirty and nasty, he'll also return fire. But you know, I know he's not knocking guys out, you know, with one punch shit, but he's also, man, throwing some fucking heat too, man, because every time Ramirez would throw something at him and even tag him, he was putting shit downstairs in the basement. You know, some those right hands to the body, I know hurt because Ramirez backed up every time. So I know he's throwing some heat. He's also what I really like. I said this earlier. I like guys who close distance. So he'll come forward, man. You know, that's confidence, and that's confidence in your style and in what you're trying to do. Fucking, yeah, man. Bivol. So I would love to see that Bivol come to the table, you know, come forward on Arthur Beterbiev. That'd be nuts. That'd be fucking nuts, man. And as far as Arthur goes, I'm not gonna lie. A little bit of me, off top, he really liked that, man. Because you guys got to think, man, that guy's cutting weight from a heavyweight and bringing all that power down, man. So like he is cracking guys, man. These middleweights can't take that shit. He is cracking them. He is cracking them. I mean, cracking dudes. He hit Joe. What's that dude's name? Can't think of his name. What's his name, man? You guys know. Man, right tip of my tongue. What's that dude's name? What's that white dude's name? It's probably not even Joe now that I think about it. Anywho, he hit that dude, man. Bro, I don't even know if that guy's even returned to Earth yet. Damn. But, but you know, hey, Bivol said he'll fight him, so like that's a fight I definitely want to see. I want to see that matchup. I want to see Bivol Beterbiev get it on. That's a good fight. It's a really good fight. What fight I want to see at 23. I want to see Deontay Wilder knock out Anthony Joshua. I don't think the suits that are involved with Anthony Joshua want to see that yet. They don't want to see it yet. Not right now. But I do. I want to see it. And I like Anthony Joshua. I rock with Anthony Joshua. I like Anthony a lot. He's a little hypey job, but like he's good within his style because like I've seen killer instinct within that guy. Like, you know, on AJ's come up, man, like he was knocking dudes out. So like I'm not gonna act like that didn't happen. But when his competition stiffened up by even what we would say mediocre standards in Andy Ruiz, he struggled. But I can't, you know, at the same time take away from him, man. You know, I can't even think of that shit ass trainer name now, but like, you know, they got him to where they got him to. So, you know, he's good, but like Deontay would fucking knock his ass out, man. Deontay, man, he put Joe Smith, that's his fucking name. Yes, thank you. All things Pop and TV, word up. Shout out to you. Happy New Year, guys, by the way, too. Again. Joe Smith, yeah. Fucking America loves the underdog, dog. We love the underdog, always. Always love the underdog story. Yeah, but yeah, he hit Joe Smith, man. Joe, I don't even know if Joe came back. If the dude went to Saturn and has not come back. Fucking knocked that dude clean out. Sleep. For good. What was I saying? No. Yeah. The Wade. Yeah, I'm a huge like heavyweight boxing fan, man. That's my favorite part of boxing. Like I love heavyweight boxing. So when I watch, which I always say, boxing has the best replay value. So like when I'm always putting on YouTube, just shits and giggles and whatnot, like I'll put on like old heavyweight fights. Like I'll put on like a Larry Holmes, fight like versus Ronaldo Snipes, or even when he fought what's the brother's name? Can't even think. Man, blanking out. Yeah, just tons of those though. But yeah, so I'm always watching heavyweight. So the little, for however long it lasted with Robert Helenius, man, Wilder was fighting off the back foot. You guys got to think, for his first 41 fights, he was fighting on the front foot, always coming forward and throwing that crazy power. It was like almost like how the closers come in, like some of the best pitchers throwing like 105 miles an hour. And dog, it is so hard to control that. So hard. That's why, like, when at his peak, when Verlander would catch fire, I see Verlander did it right. You throw harder and faster late in the game, like you build up to it. It's kind of a bad analogy where I'm going with this, but back with Deontay, like he's been always fighting on the front foot, so he knocked that dude clean out on the back foot, man, and he was moving, and he was at his normal frame, or he was at like 212, 214, some shit like that. So he was moving. And like when I'm watching old heavyweight fights, bro, like the heavyweights are moving. They're not these 250-pound guys, 280-pound, 310 guys. They're not those guys. Like Larry Holmes at his peak was like 210, 212, moving, jabbing, boxing, trying to hurt you. The science. So I kind of want to see, I want to see Wilder versus. I want to see I want to see him and Joshua fight. I want to see him and Fury fight again. I do. They, in my opinion, they cheated Deontay Wilder numerous times. I'll take the losses, no doubt, but they cheated him, man. Like that's a fact. That's a fact. When maybe perhaps you maybe didn't need to cheat. In fact, you didn't need to cheat. But I want to see Deontay fight Fury again because I want to see him beat him again. But this time fair and square, or however many times it needs to take, so he needs to beat him. I want to see him fight that guy until he beats that guy. Because Fury's frankly the only smoke for him. I only see Fury beating Deontay and Deontay beating Fury. Not I don't think any other guys can beat those guys. They could, it's possible, but I don't I don't see it. I definitely want to see this Fury Usyk stuff go down. I know we're when I research that stuff, they say they're close, or when I watch a YouTube video or something like that, some dudes that I trust, like Tay or something like that, like they say that fight's kind of close. So I hope that goes down, but I see Fury beating Usyk. Usyk, he he mastered a lot of things too, and like he mastered that ability to download information really, really fast and then use that against you late in the fight. Because he's a controlled tempo guy in my take. Like the last fight with Anthony Joshua, like I thought that fight sucked. I was very unenthused just because like both men seemed content just going mid tempo, and like that shit was pissing me off. Also too, man, Joshua a punk bitch, because how the fuck you fight this guy for 24 rounds and not knock him down once? Fuck you. Fucking should have knocked him down. He's fucking heavyweight. And won. The fuck. No disrespect to Usyk. Just like, what the fuck, man? Fight this guy for this long and didn't knock him down. Like, what the fuck? That always didn't stand with me. Yeah, so like, you know, he's a tempo guy. Talking about Usyk now again. He's a tempo guy who like, who can turn it on you late. Like he turns to like a dog late. He's really good at that. But I don't think that's gonna be good enough to beat Fury. Like people don't talk about this a lot too. Like Fury has been in America for a long time, like training. So like, and then training, you know, of course with Crunk, you know, so they taught him how to use the hands correctly. So and then you got to add his God-given ability to like box. So like he know how to fight well too. Like I think he's gonna be too much for Usyk. He's gonna be like in the end, because like when Usyk is trying to take a mini break, like Fury gonna be right there. And if Fury gives a fuck, like he really gonna be right there. So yeah, I got Fury edging that and becoming undisputed. That's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be really crazy. It's gonna be really crazy. And so yeah, I'll get into that. I think I was talking about Deontay. Yeah, want to see Deontay, Joshua, Deontay, Fury again. A little Andy Ruiz, but like Andy Ruiz, I don't know, man. He would go to sleep too, possibly early too, like 3 rounds. Like he might, like he. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, man. Yeah, Deontay was doing that shit on the back foot, and you know he's got a gas tank because he's going out on the shield. So, jeez, man. Yeah, something to fuck with. Something to fuck with, man. But there are a lot of good heavyweights too, man. You know, like a Stephen Shaw, man. Same thing with Big Baby too. Same thing with Big Baby. You know, who was that? Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Big Baby almost. Oh shit! Hang on. Fucking work. Yeah. Fuck, I'm gonna have to keep going here soon. Got to close down work. What was it saying? What you got? All right. Well, who else? You too, 357, man. Me too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna prepare, and yeah, I'm here at work, about to finish out, guys. Yeah. Y'all have a good one. Yeah, y'all have a good one. Get some rest. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'll be good.